Hey, we're back. It's time for part 3 of Mythic. It's gonna be halfway after this.
I don't stop saying that. Just don't say it, and I don't have to think about the reality.
But the plot needs to happen.
Anyway,
Anyway,
you have to think about it. Yeah,
I have to think about it. Welcome everyone to the RP Geeks. Hi, I'm Emily. I use she, her pronouns. I am your fate weaver for today, and I am an RP geek. And another one is Fiona.
Me. Yes, hello, I've been perceived. My name is Fiona. I use she, her pronouns. I have horns at the top of my head, and yes, they are part of the outfit. I don't wear them normally. The other RP geek, the other third, is Shamini. Yes, Shamini.
RP Geek the Third.
RP Geek the Third. It's me. It's Shamini, she, her, and I'm playing Athymos. I've been channeling Athymos already, just in our pre-stream chat. I just feel very Athymos today, so it's going well.
Yeah.
Pip. I mean, something about Pip. Yeah,
that's beautiful, beautiful.
Sorry, I forgot.
God, we're so good at this.
This is a well-oiled machine. Hello there. I'm Pip Gladwin. He, him. I will be playing Denaos Adamus, also he, him, Bard of Aphrodite for now. I have just I've just rolled just off, casually. You got your dice next to you. You roll your dice.
Yeah.
I've just rolled. I've just
dice.
Dragons. At least Holly can turn behind them and pull up.
Yeah.
I've just rolled 2d20 just offhand, and they are both natural 20s, which is either a very good one or a very bad one.
I think that's bad.
I
I think
that's
that's
bad.
messed them up. Yeah.
Let's find out which.
Considering Pip, the last couple sessions you've rolled under 10s most of the
Pretty
time.
bad.
Yeah.
Pretty bad. Famously poor at rolling dice.
2 1s would have also been bad. I think whatever you roll, there's going to be the comparison to it could have been better, and it isn't.
Right.
So
Could have been better.
yeah.
7 out of 10 must try harder.
Put it on my gravestone, and now we. It's Holly.
Also on Pip's gravestone.
It's Holly.
Presumably for killing Pip. I don't know why.
Gravestone,
They
get
don't
off-
do that, do they? They don't put
Get
the
off my
killers on the
gravestone,
gravestone.
Holly.
Imagine if they did. Holly Musgrave killed by. That'd be crazy.
Oh, I see.
Terrible.
Right.
No.
They don't do that. They don't
Don't
do
Do
that.
they do that with
Until
people
today.
who've done murders?
Yeah,
Do they put the
no,
names of
no.
their victims
No,
on?
they don't.
Is this bad? I'll stop. Sorry.
I started it, Pip. It's not your fault. It's 100% my fault. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. Clearly, we're in a weird mood today. I have some dice. Oh, my name's Holly.
Yep.
I use she/they pronouns. I play Pallas, who uses she/her pronouns. And I've got these really. Oh, you can't see because I've not got my lights sorted in this new setup yet. But they're
Oh,
like
that's nice.
they're wood, and
Stripey?
it's like different kinds of wood.
Ooh,
Oh.
cute. They look really
Yeah.
nice on the overlay.
I don't have any wooden dice.
No, I don't
Wow.
either. Oh,
These
Now I need
guys.
wooden
Yeah.
dice.
I know, right?
Well, it sounds like we're going to use our Patreon money for something, lads.
Thanks, patron.
Oh, and I can do this to pass back to Emily because I got so excited about the whole passing thing last week.
Yeah.
Energy.
Oh,
She's throwing.
okay.
Yes.
Sorry, it took a bit of time to get back to me, but that's
The
fine.
theatre energy vibe.
Also, I'd just like to say that Snap in chat has said, like a drunk Brady Bunch. And I think that's very accurate. Like, yeah, here we go. Right, I think that is all that there is to say. We should probably get going because we're going to be halfway through today.
Oh yeah, you mentioned.
I haven't been thinking that all day while I've been
No.
writing my notes. Anyway, it's fine. So, let's get mythical.
Mythical.
Still don't like it.
But actually, before we fully get mythical, we're going to do a bit of admin.
Oh,
because
take it
it's
back.
actually
Less mythical.
Woo.
Right.
a little bit of loyalty admin.
yes.
So I
Yes,
came
of
up with
course.
this ridiculous mechanic that I like a lot, and I think it's a nice mechanic. I think it's good. You have 3 loyalty scores: 1 for the gods, 1 for mortals, 1 for self. You have a total of a max of 7 points that you can spread amongst them, up to 5 in any category. If you do something that's very reverent to the gods, you'll get an extra point in gods, but that might take away a point from your mortal pool. It might take a point away from your self pool. And if you get to certain levels, a certain number of points in each category, then you get extra abilities and boons. How exciting. But we didn't go through at the end of last session where we think people's scores adjusted to. So let's, would anyone like to go first? Oh, don't all shout at once. Let's, I'll roll for it.
No, she's going to pick
I
us.
roll for
Oh.
it.
Nice.
I got a 4. That is on my screen, Shamini.
Yay! I thought I was trying to volunteer anyway.
You were, I
Um,
realised, but it's fine.
But I got it. I, at very little cost to myself and entirely in character, did what Hades told me to do.
You did.
It's not. It wasn't a dramatic choice because that's just what I do. But I would like an extra point in gods, please.
Absolutely. You let a man die, and I'm actually going to take a point away from mortal.
I think that is
From it
very
as well.
fair.
A mortal
That's
died
very
because
fair.
you honoured your god.
He wanted to, so
He
kind
did
of
want
helping
to die.
him
He
out
wanted
as
to
well.
because he thought we were going to capture him and he was going to get like
Oh,
tortured
yes.
forever by the gods.
Good point.
So
Yeah. Which, to be fair, he could have done because we probably wouldn't have been able to keep hold of him for that long.
But also, dying isn't the worst. Like, not if
in
you're
Greek
prepared.
mythology. No,
Like, obviously, if
It's not
you
the end.
haven't done the proper preparation and paperwork.
this isn't
and-
Blood on the Clock Tower, Holly.
What?
Death is not the end.
What isn't the end?
Anyway, okay, fine. I'll take one out of mortals, and I have 3 in gods.
Nice. Cranking up that god skill. Anything else you'd like to go for? Or is that I think that's probably about
think that's
right
it,
from your last
Yeah.
session. I'll roll again, shall I? Let's see.
So Shamini
That's
again.
a 3,
Oh.
which is Pip.
it's me. Okay. Let's see. I guess the real question is, have I have 1 in gods, 2 in mortal, 1 in self right now.
You do.
Apparently. Did I do enough in the last session, as far as you're concerned, Emily, to lose that point in gods,
Or
or have I
think
kept it?
You are on the line with
This
it.
is what I was thinking.
I think you are tiptoeing. It will not take much for it to go now.
Mhm, mhm.
And I will say you're also. I think that point is looking at shifting into self. And with
Interesting.
you and self, I am slightly including Cassie in that, like,
Okay.
because Cassie is very much your thing that you
And,
did for
yes.
you, and I think everything that would have moved that point away was your reaction to Aphrodite taking
True.
Cassie.
Shall I? I did violently assault a human.
You did. You did do that.
You did do that.
You
You did do that
Yeah.
for the
I
sake
mean, it
of
was
self.
pretty ineffectual.
So
'cause
you
I'm
know
a
what?
bard. Like,
Yeah, lose 1 in mortals, gain 1 in self,
I think that's
Ooh.
fair.
and your god's one is teetering.
Ruh-roh.
But she's not too worried because she knows she's got you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see who have we got next. Oh, the dice don't want to play now. Oh, they're rolling 4s and 3s. I've dropped it on the floor. Where's my other D4s?
It's all right, Holly. We're out of the
Okay.
admin. We didn't have to do the homework.
You know, 3 again.
Yeah.
1, Fiona.
Damn
There
it.
we go.
Okay. Now, we may recall that last week I feel the Lelidi was trying her best, but essentially just did a big Lelidi moment and just did something that was not in the mortal's best interest and probably not the god's best interest. So I would argue to shift a point from one of those things
Certainly
into
wasn't
self.
in the demigod's best interest.
All right,
I-
well-
I actually think you don't need to shift anything for that. Maybe because you weren't going for the mortal, you were going for the Helio Shade. You didn't really know who the Helio Shade was, sort of, if it had a side. I think you were just doing what was best for the lady. So I will just give you the point in self without a movement for that.
Ooh, that's very kind of you.
I want you guys to get to 7 total that start shifting around. So I want to, you can just have that one.
Heck
I
yeah,
think
thank you.
for the lady, I think that's fair. You didn't do anything particularly against your god. You didn't really go for the Anakin. You just did something to help yourself and make sure that fight went in your favor.
Yeah.
It definitely didn't go in some of the other demigods' favor, but
The Lelidi
Dionysus wouldn't really care about that
Right, yeah.
because it's you.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I think you're pretty safe there.
As Dee Dee
So-
says, Lelidi does. So there you go. That's
And then finally, Holly, what do we think
Um,
about Pallas in the last episode?
I think, personally, she really tried her best to help Anakin.
I agree.
And did several things to help him, and he didn't want them all, and he didn't understand them all. But I think she showed him time and time again that she wanted to support him, and even when she was hitting him around the head with stuff, she was doing it in a way not to kill him.
I agree. I think you were the most attentive to Anakin out of everyone. You tried to stop him dying. You tried to unpoison him. I think you, by and large, were the most willing to help him. So I will give you a point in mortals.
Hell yeah.
do I want you to lose? And I'm not going to take a point from gods.
No, I don't think I did anything anti-god last time.
I feel bad because now Shamini is the only one without 4. What did
Do
we
you
take a
feel
point away from
bad?
you?
I wouldn't
Oh,
feel bad.
Immortals for killing her, for letting
Oh yeah, no, you just stay where you are.
Sorry, now
Um,
I feel like a snitch. Now I feel like
Snitches get
I think
stitches.
Remember when
Holly's
they
going to
put
get
it
a
in
point.
If anything, you get an extra god point.
Oh, Emily, I think Shamini did kill that human though. So
I think she killed someone. But you know what? You fully listened to Hades. You were probably the
Yes.
most responsive to your god.
I'm
So I
planning-
will give you a point in god. So you can go
Okay,
up to
I
3
have-
in
It was
God.
like it was sort of
that
you
would
did
make
have
me
the
4.
you did have the idea
Mm.
to do the resurrection, or at least you suggested
Yes.
that you had.
Yeah.
I
And
thought
then
we were
Hades
fine.
said no, and you instantly shut it down.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
you did
so-
sort
Very
of.
obedient.
So very obedient.
So can I go up to
indeed.
4 in gods then? And have 2 in gods just from one thing?
You've already got 2 in gods, I believe.
I had 2 in gods, and then you gave me 1, and then you've just said, and you can have another one.
Oh.
You already gave
No,
me
you
1 in
can't have an
gods.
extra one.
No.
Sorry, I didn't realize I'd already given you 1 in gods because I
you
haven't
took
updated it on
off
my sheet.
mortals, and then you added 1 in gods.
So you're all in gods
Yeah.
now, basically.
Yeah,
I see.
I'm all
So
gods
everyone's
all the
on
time.
4.
Yeah.
Lovely. I love that. And I like
No,
that
I'm
you're
on
all
3.
different. So just so everyone knows, we've got Athymos, Shamini, 3 in gods. Oh no, you're on 3 still.
I'm on
sorry.
3,
You
that's
are on
fine.
3.
That-
Sorry,
which is
sorry,
fine,
sorry.
because
But that's
of the
fine.
guy who
Because
died,
you didn't let
as
him.
we've established.
Then Fiona has 2 in gods,
Mhm.
1 in mortals, 1 in self.
Mhm.
And Holly or Pallas has 2 in gods, 2 in mortals. And Pip has 1 in gods, 2 in mortals, and 1 in self. Which I
Oh,
think
no,
actually is
that's-
looking at those
that's-
numbers, that feels nice.
That's not where. Sorry, it's 1 in gods,
No?
1 in mortals, 2 in self.
Okay, yes,
'Cause you-
good.
yeah.
I've not updated
Yeah,
my
we're
Yes.
opposites. The Lelidi
So,
and Denaos are
lovely.
opposites. Yeah.
So we've got Pallas being the strongest in the mortals. We've got Shamini strongest with the gods, and then we've got Denaos, sorry, who's got the most self points. And yeah, and then Lelidi is kind of toeing the line a little,
I'm doing all right.
which I think that works very nicely.
yeah.
So anyway, with that admin done, let's go back into the world of mythic. It's your boy Hermes, and if you're seeing this message, then I'm away on super godly business. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. And we cut back to our cast, who we find
Oh, my boy Hermes, he's away.
in Apollo's parking lot. The dead body of Anakin next to them, a cold coin in a pocket, and a set of burning reins on the ground. What would you like to do?
Ooh, where's that coin thing? I put it in my pocket, I think.
It's in your pocket the last time we saw it, I believe.
And I've got the photograph.
Mm-hmm.
I
You
think
do.
I'm gonna turn to everybody and go, right, we have to go and find this person's family and inform them of what happened. It's only right.
Yes. Do we inform them about the bad things? they
Maybe
did?
not.
No.
I don't think so, no.
Yeah, just the death.
Lie to them about those things, yeah.
Lie
but
to
then-
them about yeah, great.
So
And
what-
then we'll tell them about how to prepare his soul for the afterlife and
Perfect.
make sure he has the coins and the paperwork
Yes,
and everything
we
is
can do
proper,
that.
and give them all the death tips. Great.
Sorry. So we're gonna go find their family and tell them we don't know what happened to them. We found them in Apollo's car park and they were dead.
Maybe not the Apollo's car park bit. Maybe they died. Full stop.
Full stop.
That is a plan. Plan A, we'll put that on the board. But I gotta check in with Dee Dee, like, because obviously we found a clue, and the whole point was trying to find out who had taken the chariot. So maybe I could get that photo, maybe send it to Dee Dee, and we could find out through there. I mean, that's just a suggestion I've got. So
Are they gonna want?
Frightened.
Yeah.
Who's frightened?
The human was frightened of the gods.
Well, obviously, everyone's frightened of the gods.
But I think that he thought that the gods might hurt him.
Well, they would, yes, because he stole the chariot, didn't he? So
But I don't. Why? What would hurting him do?
set an example.
Yeah, I mean, a crime has happened, and technically, punishment should go. Now, obviously, I think we just need to be careful because obviously things are happening, and we've lost a son. But we could just I just think we should. I can check in with Dee Dee. I can I can text or like FaceTime or something.
Shouldn't we find the son first?
Is he definitely going to want an update if that update is not, what he asked for, right?
I mean, I'm sure.
Obviously don't know him as well as you do, but he seemed like he wanted, results rather than letting them know every stage of the proceedings.
I hear that. I feel it's useful if we can give a little bit of update just to show that we're working on it. Because if people don't see it happening, then they just think, what the fuck are they doing? So I'm happy to just be updating in that sense. But I guess we could find out.
He doesn't see everything you do then, because.
Well, no. He how can I put this? So Dee Dee does kind of know. But he's got so many things on, so it's it's like an unread message. So if I just check in enough times, eventually it'll get through the noise.
All right. Well, whatever you think, Lelidi, you go for it. We should take him though. We can't leave the body here.
No, we'll take the body to his family. And give them the death tips, and then find out who his friends were who might have stolen.
Maybe we can speak to him. Yeah, I think that's
great. More leads, perfect.
I'm gonna scoop up Anakin's body like a baby.
Yeah, very easily.
Fully waiting for you to do that.
And I feel quite upset by the conversation. Pallas feels quite upset by the conversation. I think she hasn't interacted with the gods as much as you have, and is learning things about them that she's not very sure about. It's kind of confusing for her, so she's just going to kind of shake her head and walk away.
Are you just taking the body and the coin and the photo?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check these reins out. If they seem separate from the chariot itself.
Yeah, Anakin pulled them off the chariot and
very carefully touched them because they did go on fire.
They did go on fire. They look like sort of this molten almost flame, and it's interesting because the rest of the chariot now is still looking grey. Like every other car in this looks dull and almost like it's depleted, but the reins are still almost burning on the ground. But make me an investigation check.
All right, I've got no bonuses in that.
That's fine, you can still do it.
I've rolled a 12.
A 12.
Although actually, hold on, it's slightly more than that because I have Jack of all trades, don't I? So, because I'm a 5th level bard.
Hell yeah.
So that's okay. It's just one. Sorry. So 13.
13. With a 13, you feel confident enough that the power coursing through them is divine, and therefore something that you could probably pick up. You think probably what happened was Anakin picked up something that was an artifact that should have only been used by the gods.
Right.
But you think maybe you wouldn't fully be able to understand what they can do, but you feel pretty confident that you could take these and pick them up and not suffer the consequences that Anakin did.
Okay. I will. Do I get the vibe that this is where I know that wasn't a super high roll. Is this what the Helio Shade, the creature we fought last week, did it come from these? Like, am I now getting the feeling that maybe that creature appearing was not necessarily intentional?
No.
Okay.
So these, you watched Anakin rip a part of the chariot open. Okay. Which the Helio Shade escaped from, and then this was a separate thing that he.
Then how did he know it was here? But I'll coil these reins up and okay. I don't get. Do I get a feeling for what they do while I'm holding them?
If you'd like to spend some time, you can try.
Well, if we're driving back, there'll be plenty of time in the car.
Great. I think in which case, basically, you will need to attune to these if you would like to.
Sure. Okay. Cool. All right.
And if you do attune to them, I'll send you their stats.
Oh my gosh.
But so I assume you're all heading back up. I think everything just sort of works. The drones are all dead, but you've sort of worked out vaguely how the button. There's one button you need to press now, which is the one to move the lift. So you just put a bit. Pallas just puts a bit of light cantrip on it, and very quickly you are raised back up. And you see Kieran out
Just
there
coming
with
back
the
up with a
car, like,
body.
hello. Oh, that's bad.
That's bad.
Did you kill someone?
Not technically, no.
Right. Okay. What do you want to do?
Can you take us to the human world, please?
Up to the city.
Yes, I'd like
Yeah.
to go to maybe to the temple to Hecate.
Like, where's that? And you can very easily tell him where in the city.
I
it
tell
is.
him exactly where it is.
It's in a district that has been renamed multiple times over. The name you've always given it, because it's the name Hecate uses for it, is the Hall of the Titans. But nowadays it is mostly just Hecate's temple and a lot of flats and buildings. There isn't much else there. And you know this is because Pallas, this is your sort of, with your bond to Hecate, you know that this is because it used to be a place where the Titans had most of their worship take place, but when the gods overthrew them, it was turned into flats and renovated. And there's lots of coffee shops.
I should have made it a mall of the Titans.
They should
It
have
became
done
a mall of the Titans.
that. There's one mall called the Mall of the Titans.
We're somewhere else because this was the football in this area wasn't actually.
It wasn't
right, so they
actually
had to,
very
like,
good. Yeah,
pretend
it's
it.
very
They
much.
moved it.
Yeah, they moved it. There's like little plushies that they sell, a horrible merch store of it all. Yeah.
Lovely. And so so you all get in the car and Kieran takes off at breakneck speed through the forest, which he just knows like the back of his hand. And if you are taking time with this whip, then reins, sorry, it's not. It might be because it's whip stats. Who's to say? Interesting. And you can attune to it. So mark one of your attunements. And Pip, I'm going to DM you on Discord. There's its stats and what it does.
Okay.
And as you look at it, you feel this like divine energy in it, and you sort of run it through your fingers, and you realize that there's like this very intense power in it that you could use to sort of take like a big chunk of people, and also it's got this kind of like almost lasso property where you think you could probably grab people with.
So, I mean, like
you can read it out if you want.
My immediate instinct is to hand it to Pallas, like, just because it's very martial. It might be useful. So I generally don't want to. It's super cool. But I am not the most attacky person. So it is. I won't read the whole thing.
I can just send it to whoever if you would like to give it to someone else.
Yeah, well, just for the chat. We got among other things, we got a +2 to attack and damage rolls while we're attuned to it. We've got a rechargeable ability called a Sunfire Strike, which recharges on a 5 or 6, I assume, per turn. Which lets you do a 30-foot line of radiant energy, and everyone takes 4d8 who's in that, if they don't make a DC 14 dex save for half damage. And it can also grapple and pull people 20 feet towards you if they're medium or smaller as a special attack.
Heck yeah.
Which is why I think maybe I want to throw that in Pallas's direction rather than mine. If it was something that pushed people away, then maybe. But I think there's this sort of like Denaos is sort of sat in the back of the car with these reins sort of coiled in his lap, and they glow and the divine sort of fiery essence, and he's sort of eyes closed, sort of concentrating really hard, and then kind of opens his eyes and is like, "Wow, well, they're for you," and just fully hands them to Pallas.
Oh, no thanks.
Pallas, if you take the time with these reins, you also can you can get the attunement to it.
I think in the car, I look at you and I go, "Okay," and then I start tuning to it immediately.
Attunement's so strange in D&D.
It's like you'll know in 10 minutes. You'll know in 10 minutes.
You get it. You get it.
All right.
Pallas, as you look at these reins and you hold them in your hands, you feel this warmth begin to just spread throughout your whole body, and then it gets to your pocket where the coin is, and that still feels icy. But every other part of your body almost glows as you touch these reins. And as the rest of you look, you see this sort of shine that's always on Pallas's skin. It intensifies slightly as she holds them.
I've been looking at Pallas, and I'm pretty intuitive, and I can see she's sad because someone died. So I will make her feel better. This will work.
Sorry, there we go. Yeah.
This will work.
Pallas, how are you on death tips? Because I've had a lot of practice giving people tips about death and just making sure everything is done properly.
Mainly I see what happens when things aren't done properly.
I like that. I hate that. In this case, we're going to do what needs to be done. So you can just focus on that and know that it's okay, because we're gonna do the right thing for his soul.
Yes. Yes, that's good. Well,
That is good. Yes.
what about other people though?
Other people's souls. Yes. Well, that's why you have to spread the tips. The death
like
tips.
the death tips. That's right.
Yes.
Right, but if we're just killing them,
Or we wouldn't usually be killing them, though. That's not usually part of it.
it sounds
yeah.
like they're being killed.
Not any more than usual.
I thought we were meant to protect things that can't protect themselves as much.
Are we? I mean, that sounds good. We could do that. Sure.
And if things aren't doing that, and instead they are hurting things, even though they're smaller than them and they can't protect themselves as much, I think that's wrong.
Yes. Absolutely. Probably.
And I think the things that do that should not be allowed to do that anymore.
All right. Yeah, if you want. We should do the thing about the finding the people who stole the sun first, and then we can do your thing.
I think if we do that, the gods might hurt them, and that's the same thing.
The gods might hurt the people who stole the sun.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
They can't defend themselves.
Not against gods. No, gods are really
No.
powerful.
Yes, I don't think
Yes.
that's fair.
No, I suppose it's not fair. No.
I don't think Hecate would do that.
Oh, really?
Does Hades do that?
It's a bit past it by the point that Hades sort of gets there usually.
Because this person's soul, the person we're going to save them, and they're going to get through, and they're going to get on the boat and everything. They're going to meet Hades. Will Hades be nice to them there, or will he just hurt them some more?
You're from the underworld, right?
Yes.
I've never actually been.
Okay. Sorry, I thought for some reason I thought you had.
No, I wouldn't mind going, but that's apparently
You can
not.
come. Well, I
part
think
of
you
the
could come
plan.
over. I think that'd be fine. You come meet Hecate sometime.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I was thinking going in a. Yeah, it's more. I just didn't get the opportunity to go, like most people do, becoming a demigod and everything. So
Why not?
because of like not dying, it's been a while now and I still haven't died. And Hades sort of Hades said I'd probably he'd give me the gift of eternal life. He hasn't yet, not like Hercules and all, but that's kind of.
But you haven't died.
No, not yet.
How long have you been alive?
Like slightly longer than you would expect, because I'm not going all grey and wrinkly. I thought maybe I'd go grey and wrinkly. It's not that I want to go grey and wrinkly. It's just that I'm not very grey and wrinkly, and it's been a while. And Hades was all like, "Good job, you shall live onwards." Even though everyone else was there. Yes. Yeah, but I suppose I could come to the underworld on a visit, and then I could see.
I would love for you to come to the underworld on a visit. We can absolutely make that happen.
Okay.
I'm sure Hecate would. Well, it depends how busy she is, but I think she'd like to meet you.
So she's like a nice god.
I don't know. I didn't know that there was a different kind. I don't know if nice is the right word. She can be very angry.
Oh yes, well yeah, that's a thing that happens.
But not at people who are weak.
Right, who's she angry at then?
Anybody who abuses their power.
Oh, that's okay. That's specific. I feel like maybe you haven't got to know the gods. Lelidi.
Yeah. Sorry.
You know how the introductions and the networking and the party is Pallas doesn't sort of know like the other gods very much, so I'm gonna go visit the underworld, but like maybe we could do like a tour of.
Oh my god, yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, like a little like away day, like with everyone. That'd be great.
Like a PowerPoint.
Well,
I think a PowerPoint sounds better than going to see them if they're not very nice.
They don't really. You can't really go to see them. They're kind of, on Olympus,
it sounds like you're still brainstorming. But like, lock me in when like I can do logistics and I can do little finger foods. That's fun. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Finger foods sound great. I'd love some finger foods.
I think they would.
I'll make a note of it in my BlackBerry. And that's all I've been doing. I've been on my BlackBerry this whole time.
I love that you have a BlackBerry. That's perfect. Yeah.
I think Pallas feels probably more confused than she did at the beginning of the conversation, but she is really excited about the idea of finger foods, and it's just helped a little bit. It's helped a little bit.
Finger foods.
Like she still feels really confused, but the idea of like little tiny sausage rolls is like, okay, well, we'll think about it more after the little tiny sausage rolls, I think.
Lovely. I think at this point you start getting nearer to the city, and you start making your way through the roads that lead towards the Hall of the Titans, and the Halls of the Titans. Sorry.
You said hall.
Did I say hall?
Yeah,
it should be the hall.
Yeah, no, I just laughed because I was like, oh yeah, Mall of the Titans in my head. So
Mall of the Titans.
That's why I like
Halls of the
Halls of the Titans. Yeah.
And you do see. Actually, everyone make me a perception check.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay.
Oh, D&D.
Dice.
Playing games.
Rolling.
15.
Okay.
Oh damn, that's really
Okay.
bad.
Oh, you shot me, Denaos.
Synthetic 20.
Ooh, 19.
Nice. Okay. I think.
Oh, sorry, 7.
Thank you, Denaos. That's good to know. Pip, you just don't have to roll. Like if you're just.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Awesome.
It's going to feel so good in the final battle when you get in that.
And Pip's here too. Hooray!
And so yeah, you as you're driving through, I think you're very distracted by Cassie, and she's just being ultra adorable. She looks like her hair's like a little bit extra curly since she came back from her little day trip with Aphrodite, and
that doesn't make me feel better.
No.
But
no,
thanks.
you look so cute.
She's got product in her hair. That's terrible.
Yeah. But the three of you, you do start looking out the window, or the back, I guess, of the Land Rover, or the front, depending on where you're sat. And you do start seeing different things popping up. You can tell it still, looks like dusk, where there's still this glow on the horizon. There has been for hours. I will also say at this point, you can have all taken a short rest on the drive back.
Lord, yes.
But what you start noticing as you go through is the rioting that you sort of noticed on your way out has calmed slightly, but there are now crowds at various temples. You go past Demeter's temple, which is this kind of food market like farmers market vibe, and you see people just sort of to the sky, just on their knees, just shouting, and a lot. I think with the synthetic 20, you hear people calling for her and asking where she is and why she's left them. And you go past all these temples, and this sort of the running theme of things you see in the various places in which you can make out is people are calling for the gods and asking where they are. And you go past a sort of preacher in the street, who you hear, we'll say Lelidi, you make this out, someone shouting, "The gods have forsaken us. It is down to us now to bring a new dawn," as you go past in the Jeep. You see graffiti with various slogans and things have appeared. "The family taxes us with famine while feasting above." The light has gone out. It's gone forever. And you do start noticing, particularly Lelidi and Athymos with that role, you see a lot of iconography of that feather wreathed in flame. But you're getting closer. And Pallas, you hear a song. You hear music over the roars of people, chanting and screaming. You hear a guitar, and you hear a voice that you recognize singing a song that is just so beautiful, and it's sort of down off towards sort of a square, a little bit away from where you're heading, but you recognize it as the voice of Orion, and it is ringing very clear, and you feel particularly in tune to it.
Still got the body though. It might be a bit of a
You do have a
mood
body.
killer if I take the body with me, but maybe he'll know what to do. He seems like a nice guy.
That's what I do. I run up to my crush with a corpse, and I'm like, "Help!"
Oh my god, fancy meeting you
Would you
here.
bury a body with me?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great
It's a real test.
It's a real test. Yeah,
Very early test. I think I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave him either. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and see Orion, but I am going to take Anakin with me because I don't want to leave Anakin alone.
You're
right
all in
now.
the car, so are you
Oh, no!
asking
Leave
Kieran
with us
to...
if you want.
Yeah, Kieran, could you actually I can leave him in the car. He'll be fine with you.
The dead body?
Yes, now I feel less sure.
No, that's fine. No, well, the others will... Or I could just keep it, I guess.
Don't keep it. No, we're going to give it back.
Would you like me to skin it?
No, please leave it alone.
Maybe
I've never skinned a human
I'm happy
before.
to look if you need to go speak to Orion. I can.
That's
I can
okay.
Hold on. I can watch the. Yeah, that's fine.
Please don't do anything with it. Please don't give it to the gods.
I'll tell Kieran the tips.
Oh, what tips?
Important tips.
Just in case, I'm gonna get out the coin from my pocket. It's gonna hurt, I think, as I do this. I'm gonna show it to you all very quickly and say, we're looking for this symbol. You can find it by the temple of Hecate. I'll meet you there. But I think maybe this could help us find Anakin's friends and family. Maybe
There was one back. Well, I mean, I've seen that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Your
mean,
fingers
we
start
can-
to burn with the cold as you hold it on.
I'm gonna
between them.
wince and put it in my pocket and say, it really hurts to touch. You're welcome to have it if you'd like, but
Yeah,
it's very hard to hold.
Yeah, look. Let's. Why don't we keep that with the guy? And so, so we don't separate them, we don't lose them, and you don't, for whatever reason, get searched, and they're like, "Oh, what's this?" If it's going to be trouble, just keep it here.
Okay. Oh, that's a good idea.
You said it's what is it burning you? What?
Yes, it hurts. It's very cold.
Okay. Is it
You
just you or
You can try it if you'd like, but it doesn't feel very nice. I give it to you.
hold my hand out?
It's cold, but it's like holding a bottle that's been in the fridge for a bit.
Huh.
What?
I'm so like Pip Gladwin, who is not a nice man, is like, I just want to hand it to Athymos because I think it might make him explode.
Wait, what?
I have a theory about why it's burning.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that because Denaos, unlike me, is a nice man. I'll hold on to it because it's not hurting me.
Yeah.
Can I ask-
If you put it in a pocket, you
Yeah.
barely feel it. Yeah.
Didn't. It's cold, but no pain.
Doesn't hurt you. Oh.
Not.
What?
Well,
Why?
We're
I'm
on
gonna
our
look
way
at
to
my
finding
hands.
out. I'm sure. Look, Pallas, there's nothing wrong with you. Okay, these, whatever their reasons are, they came to attack the gods, or at least make a point against the gods. So it's not strange that something they carried might hurt one with possibly with divine blood, or at least divine power. Look, I was just a man, you know.
Me too.
Me too. Were we all men?
I didn't mean. I guess, in a sense.
Listen, I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of it. Okay.
Okay.
There's nothing to worry about. I'm sure.
I think I'd like to go and see Orion now.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. You go. We'll give us text us. We'll catch up.
Yeah.
Please look
Okay.
after him, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not going to let him out of my sight.
No props.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
Good friends.
Pallas gets out, and Kieran very quickly just swerves away again and is off. And Pallas will stay with you. You head over to this sort of town square. It's cobblestones. There's trees with fairy lights in the center that have been strung up that are emanating this very warm glow around. You can see there's like a plaza. It's almost a plaza. There's a few tables where people are sat drinking and just looking into the center, where underneath this tree Orion is standing and singing. And he's singing a song about the coming of the dawn and the beauty that can be found in the dark until that happens. And it's as you listen, it is just soothing to your soul. And you watch these mortals around just transfixed. They cannot look away from him. Almost like even if something bad were to happen, they would just be awestruck by this man. And you feel it too. You feel like this incredible beauty to his song. And he sort of finishes up, plays a few chords, and then just sort of waves and begins putting the guitar away. And they're all just staring.
I think I'm going to go over to him and say hello again.
Oh, hello.
Oh, I've had a really bad day. That song's really cheered me up.
Oh, you're welcome. How you doing?
I'm okay. They love your music.
Oh yeah, it's what I do. So
what you do is really powerful.
yeah, well, Apollo, you know.
Yeah, but sometimes humans look really frightened, and they don't look really frightened when they're looking at you.
Humans really like the sun, and I'm part of it, I guess.
Right.
It's in my veins. They like that, and you know, who doesn't like a good tune, eh?
Yeah, I just think, and maybe what you give to them is more powerful than anything anybody else could.
I don't know about that. I think, well, I think I just provide a bit of comfort in the dark, you know?
That's a really big thing. I've lived a lot in the dark, and there's not a lot of comfort in it.
You give me comfort.
Really? Usually I frighten people.
I don't see it. Sorry if you're trying to be scary, but
no, I'm not trying to be scary. Oh, well, that's really nice to hear. I do frighten people a lot. I don't want to. I want to do what you do.
oh,
But
I
most
think
of what
you
I do.
will.
Really? Well, most of what I do is trying to stop them feeling scared, but that's not the same thing as what you do. What you do is you give them the opposite. You give them hope.
That's true, but there's no reason you can't do that. Look at you. You shine.
I look at myself. Do I look the same as I normally do? Just like a little bit glowy? Golden?
You look... Make me a perception check.
That's 8. That's an 11.
It looks like you're having a really good skin day.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you think so.
I think, look, the ones upstairs, they're gonna fix it. They'll get the sun back and everything will go back to normal. And until then, we just keep them happy, right? The mortals.
I'd like to keep them happy. If there's anything I can do to help, please.
Oh, I don't really know. Dad asked me to do this, so
Right.
I'm just keeping him on side, you know?
Can I ask you something about Apollo?
Yes, of course.
Do you think he's kind?
Kind. Kind's a big word. He's he does provide a lot of hope to the mortals. And that's kind, isn't it? That's what I'm doing. You like that?
I do like that.
Make me an insight check.
He's not
Plus
worth
6.
it.
It's pretty
Not
huge.
worth it.
Is that a six?
A dirty 20.
Oh,
Dirty
So-
20.
nice.
He is telling you the truth of what he thinks, but there is definitely something he isn't saying underneath it. And with a synthetic 20, you're pretty certain it's that he doesn't really think Apollo's always kind.
You can trust me, you know.
Oh, I do.
Okay. I'll prove it to you in time. You can trust me.
I do, Pallas.
I don't think the gods are always kind.
He sort of gets very close to your ear and just goes, "Yeah, I agree. But well, they're busy right now, I think, so probably the safest time as any to say it."
I'm gonna give him a really big hug.
Oh, he will.
That
just-
means the world to me. That
you notice he's not dissimilar in height to you. He's not quite as tall as you, but he's still a pretty sizable guy. Bit lanky, but he just like wraps you up as you hug him and squeezes you very, very tight. Yeah.
you'll break away from it and go, "Oh, I'm so glad I came to listen to your song. I saw a human die today.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was
Why?
they were too afraid to live, I think.
Oh,
They were worried about what the gods would do to them. I tried to save them.
they are often worried about that.
Yeah. I don't like that, Orion. And as I say that, there's gonna be like a little bit of just like rage that creeps into me. I'm not used to feeling angry, and there's gonna be like a little bit of like
Yeah, I think you
fizz of
feel that
anger.
fizz, and like with the fizz of anger, you feel the burn inside of you, just that divine energy, just get a little bit heated. And he looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I can see that. I don't like it either." And he sort of looks up at the sky and looks back to you and just goes, "There's just you find a way to stop it and you tell me, right?"
Yeah.
Because I haven't got a way, so
If I find a way, I'll tell you first.
sounds good. Look, I should play another song. They're they're all still staring. So it's just the thing that happens anyway. I'm gonna. But where will you be?
I'm gonna go to the city. I'll be by the Temple of Hecate, I think, if you're around.
Right. Oh yeah, Hecate, of course.
Yeah, I wish I could talk to her right now. I think she'd. Why did she send me here? I don't understand.
What to me?
No. Well, no. No, up here.
No, or not that she would send you to
No.
me. That would be
that'd be no.
no.
But this isn't like the underworld at all. I
No, it's
much
not.
prefer it there.
I've never been.
You should come.
I'm a child of the sun. I'm not sure we're welcome down there.
I think Hecate would welcome you. I know her quite well.
I'd like to think that. Anyway,
Yeah, of course.
adoring public.
He's really good.
As you turn around and say that, a few girls just go and just scream, and quite a few men in it as well. And he just pulls out the guitar and just starts playing, just like an acoustic song. And as you walk away, you do feel him watching you go.
Yeah, it's definitely taken the edge off my sadness. She's still confused, maybe even more confused, but she definitely feels better. Like there's a little fire in her again.
Lovely. Could we take a little break? I just need to use the restroom.
Yeah, no worries. All right, we'll be back in like 5 minutes. So see you in a bit.
So we'll jump back over to our other three who are now driving on the way to the Halls of the Titans. And unless there's anything you would like to do on the route, I will just get you there.
Quickly, sorry, one thing.
Okay.
Now, Lelidi is obviously like trying to do like lots of emails and stuff like that, but because of this exchange about Pallas and the thing, and she's like, "Oh, leave it here. Oh my god, it's fine." I would like to subtly, if I can, cast Detect Magic.
Ooh,
so
it's a D&D game.
It's a D&D game.
Cheers. Do
And
the
I'm
things.
basically covering by doing the ritual spell of it, so it'll take 10 minutes. But like going,
Cool.
oh my god, I can't believe, I'm just muttering to myself,
texting.
but saying like the thing out loud. So
Occasionally saying the
I love
arcane word, yeah.
I love the idea of
the puzzle.
texting and occasionally being exasperated being the sort of verbal and somatic components of the spell is very good.
Yes. Just for the stream, obviously. So I sense the presence of magical effects within 30 feet of yourself. If you sense such effects, I can take the magic action to see a faint aura around it, yada yada yada. But I want to see what I can get about this, if it's this particularly the coin, but anything in this card that is particularly magical, and if there's a school of magic that's related to it, if that is applicable. Because I'm trying not to touch it because I think I also might get hurt by this.
It's also in my pocket, so
know. I think, but look, this is an easy way for me to check it without me trying a sleight of hand check and then being
That's what
caught.
I'm saying.
So...
I'm saying if you want to touch it, it's in my pocket. So
that's plan B. If this doesn't go off.
So you cast Detect Magic, and you do get there's a lot of various magical objects sort of in the vicinity. You all kind of give off a faint glow, just from in this world being divine gives that kind of, there is a divinity around most people, or in fact everyone in this car. This is really interesting as to what you would get here. I'm going to make a call. I think as you get, you sort of look towards where you believe the coin is. And it's almost like your spell just won't go through. And there's just this very small area where you cannot detect anything. It's like if you were looking at a river flowing through, and everywhere the water was where your spell was casting over. It's like there's this giant rock in the middle where the coin sits, and everything's just going round it in sort of ripples. And you see these sort of auras, just like the aura around Denaos has an extra little circle where the coin is, as if it's sort of shaped around the coin, his aura.
Oh, okay.
So you don't get a school of magic
No school of magic.
around
Okay.
the coin.
Yeah. So,
A lot of divinity, divine magic everywhere.
in that case, my follow-up, which feel free not to answer it. This is
No,
just
please.
me, Fiona, rather than the Lelidi. Would then I assume that is it like anti-magic? Is it like deflecting or
That would
absorbing?
be a fair assumption.
Good to know. All right. And then I just finish off my. Well, that's done. DD will be informed. I've scheduled the email. So like it gives a bit of time because because sometimes he doesn't read his emails until he's on his lunch break, and then possibly is in the DD room. So
Yeah. You don't get a reply.
no,
Not quickly, at least.
yeah, it's all good. Yeah, totes.
Denaos, do you need healing?
No,
Oh.
I'm fine.
All right. Well, Athymos is gonna heal himself because, ow, forgot to do that until now. Suddenly looked down, still,
Remember, you've had a
singed.
short rest,
You've
so
had a
you can
short
spend
rest.
your hit
Oh, in a
dice.
short rest. I know how to.
I do like the
that.
idea that does anyone want healing? And everyone's like, no, we're fine. He goes, oh, okay. Then you
I guess I'll have a nap.
Everyone else is fine, right? Yeah. What I'm going to do, I think, after having, I'll be dispensing Kieran some death tips, and I'll just be thinking. A few things have been permeating. I'm talking to Kieran, what Pallas has said, and I'll sort of get out my phone and go to. I'm going to get out my phone, and I'm going to spend a little time while Pallas is away writing some notes. And then I'm going to get the notes, and I'm also going to get the audio recording app, and I'm going to say, Athymos' podcast number 1. Did you know that it is very important to prepare for the underworld? There are lots of things you have to do, which are important to remember. This is a podcast, which involves some of these things. Also, some banter too. And there will be fun anecdotes about my day. For example, today I got hit by lightning and let someone stay dead. Stay tuned for more. And also death facts, which are important to know. The end.
That is. Please make a performance check.
You know what? I've been doing podcasting wrong. I should always sign off with the end. I don't know why I
The
never do
end.
that. I'm an
Well, we
idiot.
will be for the rest of this stream.
For the rest of the
I can
live.
guarantee.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nat 20 for a 22.
Holy shit!
As you can see by the performance that I just gave with my natural podcasting skills.
it's
Thank
what
you.
people needed. It's what humans
you.
needed
All they
in this
wanted.
time of crisis.
You
Down to earth. Yeah.
are you uploading it now?
Don't know how to do that. So,
I
I'll
think
put it
you. Yeah, go on.
So I don't know how to have a podcast, but I think what I probably do is put it on my private YouTube channel that I've had to make to, give thumbs up and likes to death tip videos.
Do you put it out publicly or you leave it private for now?
No, I'll put it on my YouTube. This is my podcast episode 1.
You're like, oh,
I
okay.
put it
I'll
on my
just
YouTube.
I'll put in a title that I think I would watch, and you sort of is a podcast, but you
Athymos'
take a little
podcast,
picture
maybe.
of yourself in the back of the car.
Headliner.
Hopefully not with the dead body, but maybe with the dead body if you want.
Dramatic. No, I haven't.
And you put up, and you're like, oh, I've had a few views already, and you sort of look away from the analytics, and you're like, that's nice. We'll check in on them later, I guess.
Oh my god.
I've got a podcast.
I like the idea that in the background as well, there's a couple of other conversations, and the lady just doing her Blackberry going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, given that everyone's we're just because we're all adults, we're all on our phones in this car, as we drive. I wanna try something.
Okay.
I wanna try something. It's 2 steps.
Okay.
The first step is I'm gonna take my phone out and I'm going to send a message to Aphrodite.
Okay.
And that message is going to say, all going fine, heading into the human city right now to investigate. And then at the end of it, had a couple of really lovely chats with Lelidi, winky face emoji.
Very good.
Wow.
And having sent that, I'm going to give it a second until I see that it's been
Yes.
spotted,
It
and
gets
then I am going to. I would like to. Basically, I'll tell you my thought here. I would like her attention on that and not watching the other thing I'm about to do with my phone.
Phenomenal. She's sure. You watch as the ticks turn blue.
And if you want, I mean, it's not a lie, so I would argue a persuasion rather than a deception, but I am doing a deceivy thing, so it is up to you if you want.
I'll let you do either on this. I think
Okay, all
probably I'm gonna make you do deception.
I think that's fair. I'm tipping persuasion because my persuasion is super high.
Yeah.
But that's and I famously
You
roll
are
really
trying
well,
to
so I
trick
think
her.
this is
Come
going to
on.
be fine.
You can make it with advantage though.
Okay, I'm gonna need that because my first roll was really quite bad. Okay. That is. Oh no, fuck it. I'm gonna luck roll that and go one more time.
Yep.
Come on. Okay. Yes. That is. Sorry, maths. 16.
Okay.
Okay. I guess I don't. I
You
don't know.
know.
I don't know.
It's better than the other two. Whatever
It's
you
better
rolled.
than the other two, so
Yeah.
I'm going to go with that. And then when I see that that's been received, maybe I even wait to see if there's the ... of a message being returned.
There's
Maybe
no ...
she's busy.
but there
Right.
is a reaction. A little love heart gets reacted on the message.
I see that. I'm gonna flick that closed, grab that little card I have, and I'm gonna text. What was his name? Simon. I believe his name was Simon Stalker. He was a member of the Human Press that I met.
I was like, who are you talking about?
Simon?
Yes.
I'm gonna text him and say, meet me at the Mall of the Titans. Important.
Now, do you want the Mall of the Titans or the Halls of the Titans? Because they are in different parts of the city.
Oh,
as we
sorry.
established.
Yes, Hall. Wherever it is that
Hall,
we're going.
yeah.
I've got more
Yeah.
in my head. 'Cause
There's
it's funny.
you were heading towards Hecate's temple in the Halls of the Titans, which
Then
is
I'll
an
say,
area
like,
of the city.
Then I'll say, like, meet me around the back of Hecate's temple.
Lovely. Great. Stunning. You get a message right back being like, I can't believe you messaged me. See you there.
Oh
Not
my
what this is
God.
about, bud, but okay.
He doesn't know that. And he was
Journalistic
so in love
integrity
with you.
in shreds.
Bonus points in chat if anyone tells me what his voice was. Right. And I've forgotten. And NPCs. Who knows? Okay, and with that, you pull up outside Hecate's temple. And Kieran's like, I don't really like being in the city very much. Not really my thing. So can I leave you? Can you take the dead body and can I go?
Yeah, totally. But maybe like don't check in with Artemis just yet. Like give it a couple of hours. She'll be busy. No need to report to her ASAP.
Sure.
Yeah.
She only communicates to me through animals, and I don't think there are any animals in the city anyway. So I'd have to go
I
back
think
to the
We're all,
woods.
I think we're all
and-
in a meeting
yeah.
right now, anyway.
That's
So,
well,
you
I
know,
assume, right? Because there's no like anything going on.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Okay, bye. Vroom. And he's gone. You find yourself in what would look like a council estate in our world, but then in the center of it there is actually Holly. What does Hecate's temple look like?
It's pretty much a crossroads. You'd go in and you would just find a dirt crossroads. But you would notice, like, on the little corner of bit of the turf where it becomes pathway in one of those crosses, like one of these bits, there would just be a very, very small black stone statue with three faces, one head, three faces. And that would be all there is to the temple, but you could see that there's been lots and lots of offerings there. So it's been known as a temple for a very long time because they know this is the best place to be heard by Hecate.
There are some people inside, and I think the outside of the temple is sort of quite plain, but it doesn't quite fit in with the surroundings because it still looks like sort of almost like a church-like building. And the buildings around, some of them have ornate stonework to them in the sense that maybe once they were some kind of temple, but now they've all got balconies around them with different doors, clearly leading to different flats and things like that. Are you going to go in? Or are you going to wait? Or go around the back? Or either? You've got a little bit of time before Pallas will arrive.
Yeah. Well,
Should we wait for Pallas?
we have a body with us, so maybe
You are holding a body.
yeah. It's like,
Maybe I get him off the street. If
yeah. Maybe we could just go. Maybe there's like a waiting room or a lobby that we can just like hang out in, and we're like, oh, we're waiting for our friend before we get seated. You know.
Sure. Are they going to be happy with a corpse in there, or should I just take him round the back?
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily. You don't have anything to like put him in or change him into anything.
Not really. I mean, I can make him look slightly less dead, but that's about it.
I mean, we could do like there's this film I watched like ages ago called like Weekend at Bernie's. We could try that.
Have you got the? I mean,
I've got scarves. I can make someone look great.
I don't think that fits with. I'll send you a podcast that could help, but no.
I don't really listen to podcasts. I don't really listen.
What do you listen to?
Like, it's like I'm busy. I don't really listen to books or like I don't even watch. I watch things.
Oh, okay, like YouTube.
Kind of, yeah.
Like the 5 best ways to keep your roses alive.
I kind of just, I think there's a conversation. We've got to deal with this.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
No, we'll table it for now.
You know what? That's tell you what. I've got I'll very, very quickly the guitar out very, very quickly, and just like there's no attempt at doing like a performance here. It's very much like this is how my magic works, so I can't just snap my fingers. I have to go on a guitar. So just really quickly summons the guitar, strums like very, very quickly, and Anakin will vanish.
Nice.
As I cast invisibility.
Heck yeah.
Him.
Beautiful. Yeah, he is gone.
So your arms are just like...
Yeah, it's a little weird, and then I pick him up, so it's a little strange. I look quite odd carrying
Cassie
this
giggles
invisible
when he
body.
disappears. Like,
Great. That's great.
And then I'll take him around the back, and then you go in, and then we'll
I'll get
Pallas,
us
and then we'll all reunite.
Yeah, I'll get us an appointment and whatnot.
Fantastic.
Yeah, totally. All right.
And I'll lug him around the back of the building.
as you go around the back, you see already there.
Jesus.
You see,
How long has it been? It's been like 4 minutes.
It's been like 10 minutes. And he looks sweaty. He looks like he ran. Wearing like this long trench coat kind of thing. He's got these big glasses, sort of messy hair, and he's like, "Oh, you're right, mate. Hi.
Simon,
So good to see you.
Good to see you too, mate. That was fast. Got to
Really,
say.
really. Yeah, I ran.
You ran
Great to
into
get your
run.
message.
That was.
Oh, you said so in your so.
Sure. Okay.
Hi.
Hi. You okay? Apart from the out of breath part, you fine?
I've never been better.
Okay. Oh boy. Listen. I need some help.
Okay.
Obviously you're aware of what's going on.
Sun's gone.
Sun's gone. Right.
It's
Not
all really
great.
sad, and we all need to get closer to each other and understand each other.
Yeah.
I'm here for you, Denaos.
And Simon, I appreciate that. Listen, I'll take the coin out. You seen this symbol before?
He looks at it. Let's see, shall we?
Come on, Simon, be useful.
It's like, oh, the feather. Yeah, it's a thing on the forums.
Yeah,
We're
spotted
talking about it a lot. Yeah.
on the way in. Do you know what it means? What it's for?
Well,
What's the word? What are people saying?
people think it's a bit of a. Are you into like a conspiracy?
I could be. Convince me.
You remember, not too long ago, like a couple of years back, there was that kid. He tried to go to the sun.
Icarus.
That's the one.
Right.
Yeah. Created this like contraption, and the gods didn't love it.
I remember.
Well, yeah, people think it's to do with that. I haven't really got much more on it, but he, it was a big moment, right? It wasn't like usual god punishment. It was he flew up and they didn't even try and hide it. They shot him down.
Yeah.
People didn't
No,
really like it, and I know you're the gods all hail.
No,
but
you're fine. You're okay. None of this. Listen, this is all off the books. We're just you and me talking.
just you and me.
Just you and me talking.
Yeah. Just quickly, and he'll go round the side of the building. And if you follow him, he will gesture up at the wall of the flats next door, which are it's just this symbol. It's like 50 foot high. It's just a feather surrounded by flames on the side of the wall.
Wow.
Yeah, it's I think it's the biggest one. So, in the city.
Do you think it's here for a reason, specifically here, or
Oh,
because
mate,
they're
I
all
don't-
over, right?
Yeah, little ones and other ones, but this one is well, it's quite beautiful, don't you think?
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, it takes a lot
like
of commitment to paint
macabre.
something that size, especially when you can't
Right.
fly or, do any of that other stuff.
I mean, he kind of could, right?
Yeah, he could. Yeah. Okay. You're a big help, Simon. I'm.
Thank you.
Would you?
Yes. Sorry. I'm free next week on Tuesday.
Okay. I mean that sounds great. No idea how long this whole job is going to take. So
Right.
tough
Yes, you're busy.
to
You're
commit
busy.
to something like right now.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, before that, could you keep your ear to the ground on this Icarus
Yes.
symbol and the
Yes, I can.
folks who are
Yes.
painting it, what it means?
Yes.
And you got my number now.
I do.
So you find anything out,
Yeah.
you let me know.
Straight away.
Maybe just we meet. We speak in person.
I'd like that.
If we can, obviously.
If we can, only if you would like that.
Yeah,
I would like to. So
Well, I've suggested it, so
that's
yes.
nice. That is nice. Great. Cool. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else I should let you know, but I think that's everything I've got. I could go.
I'm seriously
find
considering
someone.
what am I going to do? Am I going to do it? Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
I'll break the invisibility.
What?
I need you to look at this man. Do you know
This
this
is a
man?
man. Does he know this man? Let's see what the dice say. No. He's like, no, that's a dead body. You had a dead body.
I need you to find people who know this man.
Right. What do you know his name?
Anakin is his name.
Anakin.
It's the name that we found.
Right,
We
Anakin.
would
Great.
like to find out.
He pulls out a phone
Yeah.
and just starts Googling Anakin. He's like, have you heard of the War of the Stars?
Oh, have I? Oh God, you're doing a thing. I just completely flew over my goddamn head. Damn you, Emily. Now I look dumb on the internet.
It was a big battle in the Titans and the Gods' War.
It was long ago, far away. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I saw that one. The first three were very good, and then it kind of fell
He
off.
did a
yes.
few, yeah. And he keeps googling. And
Damn it.
He's like, it could be maybe. I mean, hang on. He's definitely got a plus.
I love
lot
that he's
for
Googled this.
investigation.
I haven't Googled it. I've called this mortal,
He's
so this
an
mortal
investigator.
can use
He's a-
Google.
And with a natural 20,
Holy shit.
he goes, I think
Hell
this
yeah,
is him,
Simon.
and like shows you an Instagram profile.
Incredible.
Simon
amazing.
Stalker, living up to his name.
Amazing. Oh yeah, well,
He goes, I think that looks like him, right?
that yeah, that does look like
I'll send
him.
you
Well,
the link.
Thank you.
Oh, and
That's-
here is his LinkedIn, and
Oh,
and he just sent you like 5 different social media profiles of this guy.
awful.
Fantastic. We're gonna find any family and let them
That would
know
be-
what's
'cause
happened.
You didn't do this,
No, we didn't.
right?
But maybe don't just keep all this to yourself. This is
You.
between you and me. Okay?
Make me a persuasion check.
Yeah. Yeah.
You might end up on someone else's Instagram, Pip. That's what's happening.
I genuinely cannot roll over. I'm rolling so badly today, but it is +9, so that's 9.
You'll be fine.
That's. I mean, it's only fucking 14. I've rolled a 5, so like, it's not good.
It's not great.
I mean, will I use my last luck point on this? Yes, I will. Fuck it. I give myself advantage. That's 12 + 9, so that's a lot better.
With a 21, he's like,
Thank you.
me and you. And he's like, yeah, I will. I'll look into it. I'll see what I can find.
Quietly, yeah.
Quietly,
That's,
quiet as a mouse. Sorry, that was stupid. Stupid. And it's like, right. Okay, goodbye.
thank you.
Thank you.
Big help. I mean,
You're a big man. Help. You're a big help to me in my life.
well, I'm glad.
Okay, bye. And he sort of turns and walks away. Lelidi and Athymos, what are you
So
doing?
much.
It's just this cringe happening around the corner that we can't feel, but
like-
You feel like a weird energy, and you're like, "What the fuck is
yeah,
that?"
the neck goes up. Yeah, absolutely. So I turn to Moss and I go, you notice those like symbols, right? The like what was on the coin.
Yes, because Pallas said we have to find these, and I was like, I already found them, and I didn't know we had to find them, so I didn't, find them. And
yeah.
they're like, what do we do when we find them? The instructions were vague.
Well, I wondered, right? Because you've got like my phone's like really really old, but like you've got like a phone that can like search images and stuff, yeah. Yeah,
Everyone
well,
has them.
Okay, well, hurtful. Let's and is there like not the big mural that's obviously behind? Is there other like ones around here in this area?
Are there? Make me a perception check.
All right.
Can I make one as well?
Yes, you can. You can both make, or one of you can give advantage, whichever you like.
I got a 17.
I got an 18.
Yeah, which you both.
You again.
As you're looking around, you don't see you don't go around the corner to see the one on the wall, but on the building that wall would be on, you do see in the window of one of the flats there is a drawing of one pressed against the
I
window.
don't have that much zoom, but let me just
Why don't we just go up? Why don't we just go up? We'll go up and take a picture.
from the outside of the window, but from up there.
Yeah.
So like go up the stairs and then lean out the window and take a picture of the outside of the window from inside.
You do see there's a balcony in front
Yeah,
of it.
that's
There's a balcony.
yeah, sorry.
It's like those those council flats that have the balconies
Yeah,
to
right,
the front
fine.
doors on every floor.
See,
Yeah.
but this is the thing. I genuinely, as Fiona was like, yeah, there's a balcony, and I was like, wait a minute, have I completely forgotten? There's no, that Emily's not said it, and then Shamini's like, Fiona, there's no balcony. Like, I was like,
balcony.
oh,
Has my powerful imagination created a balcony?
you'd be surprised. Sometimes windows are not open, according to me. Anyway, like,
Okay.
we just go up, like, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, lead on.
Yeah, you go up. You go up. You
Count
go
the
in.
number
The
of doors and make sure know which flat it is.
I will let you find it. You're a few floors up. You're about 3 floors up. It's 5 floors. This block, and you get next to it. It's this sort of like red brick with sort of white windowsill, and yeah, it's just this sort of A4 sheet of paper stuck in the window with what almost looks like a children's drawing of the symbol in the window.
Oh, are we in a stairway?
You're now on the balcony.
Balcony.
You've come round, so you've gone up the sort of internal
that
stairway,
kind of a balcony. Yeah, sorry.
and then the front door is to the side of it as well.
Hang on,
Okay,
what side
sorry,
of the balcony is that?
What were you thinking was happening?
Well, first I thought it was just in a window of someone's house.
Yes.
Right,
Then
yes,
I thought
fair,
it
valid.
was a window of someone's house, but they have like a little balcony sticking out.
Oh no, this is a big
Mid-
balcony.
sorry, walkway,
You have
you'd
to go
say.
along the balcony to
That
get to the
kind
front
of
door.
yeah.
campus walkway. No, I'm with everyone now.
It's all
I'm
good.
I'm so up to date. I thought
We all
were gonna knock-
understand.
I thought we were going to knock on someone's door and say,
Nope.
"Do you mind if we lean out of your window?" No, this
Look,
is much
to be
better.
fair, that is after our previous finger test stuff. That is not a big leap of logic. So I appreciate
fair,
it.
yeah. That is fair.
I'm gonna take a little. Wait, no, I need to.
So whilst Moss is
lens.
taking a picture, can I take a picture of Moss taking a picture?
You,
see my
you
photo?
can.
Excellent, cool.
Yes.
I would then like to send that to Dee Dee, please.
Oh, you snake.
You bastard! I'm so angry about that. I'm not even there.
Yeah, you do that. Lovely.
Cool.
Oh, I'm angry about that.
So you have this picture. You both have a picture.
I took an actual picture of my screen just then on Google Lens, and it's come up with the YouTube channel. It's all from this one YouTube channel. The top result says Jesus did teach hate, and I couldn't work out why. But
Do you think it's because Fiona's got horns?
no, there's a bald guy with a beard in these photos.
Oh, they found one bald guy and went, "We found them."
No. I'm super religious and
guy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, it's your other channel.
Yeah.
Found
Are
it.
you Google
Yeah.
lensing the image?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, roll me an
Definitely.
investigation or Arcana because we'll use Arcana to be technology.
Mhm.
Oh,
19.
The
On Arcana.
19. As it sort of does the search, you get a lot of things that are sort of tangentially related. There's a couple of like random. There's a bar that has it like the symbol kind of within its symbol. Like there's a lot of like it doesn't look really like exactly like it, but it's got a feather in the
colour
symbol.
scheme with a feather,
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, this is it. This is what you're looking for. But you do, with the 19, you do find another picture comes up from a person's social media profiles. This guy called Demeter, and sorry, not Demeter, Demetrius, and Demeter is the god, and it's just his profile picture. It was turned to that a few months ago.
Ooh, must be his personal brand. You have
As
to have a
you go
personal
on it,
brand.
You see his location is set to the city, and you assume. Do you assume? I don't know if you do. No, you assume nothing. But ignore me.
This guy, Demetrius, he basically is this symbol. It's him. He's it. That's what profile pictures mean. It like represents who you are, all of you. And for most people, that's a face.
yeah.
Like your face.
Yeah.
Not someone else's face.
No,
But sometimes you could, if you have like a logo, you could use that instead of your face. I could get a logo for my podcast.
Moss, on task. Maybe check like mutual friends. See if there's one called like Anakin or something.
Oh, okay. Okay, mutual friends would be if I was friends with Anakin, though. So.
Wow, I didn't realize we were teaching social media 101 then, Moss.
Sorry.
Friends then, huh?
Friends. Because
I mean, why didn't you send? Wait. The perfect. Why didn't you send a friend request to him?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I will send a friend request, and I will kind of like scroll through friends or followers, whatever.
I hear liking a few things. The further back you go, really gets their attention.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, I feel sick.
Me too.
You
What?
do.
I gave a love on that one.
Ooh.
Oh, good. And
Why are you eating now, Fiona?
and you go through the friends.
Yeah.
And you do see there is a guy called Anakin, who is friends with him.
Great. Does he have a face?
He has a
logo?
face picture, and that could totally. It looks like it's a bit younger, but that could totally be
On a
Anakin.
night out, like slightly different.
It is on a night out. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I found Anakin. This
Oh my
is great. We
gosh.
should have started with
You're like so
yeah.
good at social media, Moss. Well, send him a message. Say that we need to talk to him. We found Anakin.
okay.
Yeah.
Can I go on Anakin's social media?
Yeah.
Can I look for anyone either listed as family or could I scroll back until I find his birthday and then go through the messages? because until I find one with lots of emojis that says like XXX, you know.
Oh, you were looking for
Dad
like
or
a classic
Granny or
Yeah,
older
auntie.
generation.
your parents sent you a birthday
thing.
message on.
Okay, yeah,
on
give me an
Facebook,
investigation check
situation.
for that. That's,
Yeah, okay.
See,
Okay.
it is the real world with D&D.
Okay. Oh, that was only an 11 for Arcana. Oh no, investigation. That was only a 7.
Yeah, with a 7. He doesn't look like he's got his birthday on his profile. He's one of those people that he doesn't want the
People can't wish
messages.
you happy
Doesn't want it.
birthday if you don't put
They
your.
can't. They can't. I think at this point, you do see sort of Denaos maybe coming out from around the back, down the bottom, while you two are up
I
on
will
the balcony.
send Demetrius a quick message saying, "Hello, I'm looking to get in touch with Anakin's next of kin for reasons that I cannot disclose."
Brilliant. Lovely. You don't get an immediate response. But yeah, thank you.
All right, quick.
Also, you just quickly check your YouTube analytics and it's doing pretty well.
How many people have listened to my podcast?
So far, like a couple of hundred.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's so many people.
Is it time to monetize?
Not quite monetization yet. You have to have a certain number of hours uploaded.
I should just casually, as we're just going, saying podcasts are quite popular these days.
Great, not my thing.
Yes. I will say also at this point, I think Pallas, you sort of are starting to arrive as well.
Yeah,
So you're kind of all convening.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I probably run because I feel full of a new positivity. So I've just been like, really happy, but not happy, but like just energized and ready. You know, like I feel like I have agency again. I lost that for a minute.
Nice. The 4 of you, I will say, convene outside Hecate's temple.
Thank you guys for waiting. Everything all right? Is have you still got? Where is he?
I've got. I would be carrying him.
Okay.
He's not invisible now. So,
No.
Well, me and Moss, we've like had a quick look-see around the place, and yeah, we think we've got like a connection to the people with the feather stuff. Like Moss sent them a Facebook request.
Yes, I found the main person whose profile picture it is.
Oh, same. I found his.
They do match. Yeah.
Found his Instagram and stuff.
Excellent. So we should talk to them.
Yeah.
As you go through the Instagram and sort of together, you see a picture that looks like it was taken in this area of the city of Anakin. And you know what? For ease, Demetrius is in it as well. It's like a few people like hanging out in a garden, and it looks like potentially one of the gardens of this block. It's got that vibe of place to it.
There's this person on the internet who can tell where you are from wherever is the background of your photos.
Geoguesser.
we should do that. We should, and I'm going to start.
Yes, the prophet geoguesser.
I'm going to start moving around.
Yes.
Go, go, go.
I'll,
to
to Pallas, do you want to? Is this somewhere you come to speak to Hecate while we're here? Do you want to?
I would, yeah, I would love to speak to her.
Before we nip off somewhere else, try and find these mortals.
Thank you. Yeah, I would really like, even if she's not available, just being there in the darkness for a little bit might be nice.
Okay.
Can Lelidi, Athymos, and Denaos all make me religion checks?
Yes.
I'm so good at that.
My God.
Literally.
Aphrodite, yeah.
Yes.
17.
Yes.
17.
Oh, I got a 17.
I got a 17.
If you minus 10 from it.
Oh, that's good.
So 2 17s and a 7. Denaos, you're distracted. Sorry,
also
you are.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
Athymos, your podcast is doing really well, and Hades hasn't told you that it's doing really well. He seems to be very quiet. Didi, you've sent some pretty interesting stuff. Lelidi, sorry, to Didi. And Lelidi to Didi.
Yep.
It's not confusing, Emily. I don't know why you're having a problem with it.
Yeah, sorry, I don't. My bad. And he's not responding.
You know, I'm just gonna go check in. You know, just because because Dee Dee was talking about like Lysander and all this. I'm just gonna go do a quick call, okay? And I'm just gonna walk off and like try and do FaceTime to
Oh, yeah.
Dee Dee.
You ring, and it rings. It rings. No answer.
Is there a voicemail?
Sure. Yeah. Hey, you've reached Dionysus. If you're interesting, leave a message.
Hi, Dee Dee. It's me, Lelidi. That's great. Our names rhyme, and we get confused all the time. Just checking in. We have found a few leads. We're currently in the city. And yeah, just wanted to just have a quick like tete-a-tete. See how things are going up there with the family and whatnot. And have you heard from Lysander at all? Because I'm sure he's like busy, but we're at crunch time. But yeah, we're just getting stuff done, and I just making sure just let me know how things are, and maybe we could do that performance review. Because our party kind of ended, and I was kind of hoping we could have a chat about like how we're thinking, and I've worked really hard on it, and like they're just cool. Tight. Yeah. Love you. Bye.
Lovely. Pallas, you go into the temple, and it is so quiet. There is just this stillness in here. You see there are a couple of priests and priestesses sort of sat in quite quiet prayer in various places, but this temple does not have the same energy that the others do right now. And you see the crossroads in the middle with the statue.
I'm gonna go straight to it. I'm gonna get onto my knees and kind of put my head down flat against the floor. So I'm just kind of like, I'm really folded up. And I'm just gonna say, Hecate, are you there? This is really confusing.
For a while, you don't hear anything. And then a very soft breeze sort of blows the hair away from your face slightly. And in your head, you hear, I'm here.
I don't know why you sent me here.
I sent you to the east. You found your own way here.
You're a god.
I am.
Are you kind?
My dear Pallas, I think only you can answer that. It is not for oneself to say whether they are kind or not.
I think you're kind. You taught me to be kind.
I'm glad to hear it.
I don't think I know I'm not meant to say things like this, but I don't think the other gods are very kind.
Pallas, that's blasphemy. And the breeze stops. And make me an insight check.
Okay, that's a 12. Let me just see what my insight is. It's +6, 18.
As you sort of come back to the room and you look up, for a second, you almost think you see one of the faces on the statue wink at you.
Okay then. Okay. I think in Pallas's spirit, she is feeling more and more certain of herself and getting ready to trust her gut a bit more. But she's also relieved because I think all of this god stuff has really thrown a spanner in the works to how she feels about Hecate. But this doesn't feel true to how Hecate and her relationship is, so it doesn't make any sense. I think she feels a little bit more certain now that what she has experienced in the past is real, and she can trust her gut a bit more. And she's probably got a renewed sense of self, and yeah.
Lovely. As you make your way back out, we will go to our lore drop. Fiona, I believe you're dropping the laws today.
It is true. So when I'm not being a complete bitch, you can find me. Ugh. We all felt it.
One of my favorite things that has ever happened. I was like,
so friends, obviously a lot of people here on this call are big fans of Greek mythology. And I'm like, cool, I know absolutely zero things about that, but 15 years ago I did a philosophy degree, and let me tell you, 101 philosophy is all about Greek stuff. So I will say this with the caveat of I don't remember most of it, so I've done a quick sort of school of Google and that sort of thing. So I want to talk about a specific philosopher which most people here will know of Socrates. If you're ever in doubt, there are three big old white men of Greek philosophy that sort of shaped Western philosophy as we now know it. Socrates being the main one, his student Plato,
Aristotle.
and Aristotle as Plato's student.
But they like
Nepo-Stotle.
Nepo philosophers. Yeah.
Exactly. So Socrates. So his again, it's not really new. It's not new stuff. Groundbreaking.
Groundbreaking Socrates news, guys.
So we actually don't know anything about Socrates that he produced himself. He didn't write any of his own written works. We only have a direct record through Plato's dialogues. And I will say this, I'm going to caveat with the fact I cannot pronounce any of these Grecian names, so apologies in advance, but Aristophanes, who is a comedic playwright, and then Xenophon, who is a historian. They have done like the main sort of like work that have built around who the Socrates character was. So there's many interpretations of who he was and what his main ideas were. Now, what's really interesting about Socrates? So imagine, again, in Greek times, the way people were taught is kind of a little bit like what happens now, in that people would pay to go into lectures or schools, and they'd have like somebody on a stage, so a sage with stage, and you'd just be talked at for a couple of hours, you'd pay your money, and that was kind of it. What Socrates did, which was groundbreaking at the time, was that he would just go to like busy marketplaces, big, public thoroughfares, and just talk to people there without charging any money for it, and debate with people there. Not unlike somebody else who's been in the news recently, which we won't talk about because that's really sad and also not great. But he wanted to demonstrate this idea of how we can start to think critically and challenge our own knowledge about things. So his whole method is demonstrating this idea of like questioning and having a dialogue between people, and hopefully leading the other person to realize that their knowledge is incomplete. So this is the Socrates, I can't even say it, but his method of questioning. So he'd start off by initiating a discussion about a topic with a known expert, or somebody who thinks they're a known expert, usually in the company of like a big audience. And he would always start by asking the other person for a definition of what that subject was. The person classic. I know it seemed classic, but it wasn't at the time. The person would then give a demonstration. They'd give a definition of what it is. And Socrates would just keep asking more questions about it, probing deeper and deeper, until eventually those answers would then contradict the initial definition. So then the person would then, it must be this is the other definition. And they'd go around again. And again, the answers would eventually contradict what the definition was. And so what was interesting about it is that the deeper you went, the more, you think you're approaching the truth, but actually you're just revealing your ignorance, that you don't know these things. And what was important to Socrates was that a definition wasn't an example of a thing, or it wasn't like just an instance of it. It had to be something that had like a general quality that could apply to all the things that are defined by it, but also have like an exclusionary requirement as well. So the example I have is reverence, right? So to begin with, you wouldn't be satisfied with any answer that was like pointing to like a certain kind of reference or an example of it. It had to identify, the definition had to identify to something that is every kind of reference, so that general requirement. And then the second thing was that it belongs to nothing that wasn't irreverent. And the third thing was then having explanatory power. It explains why reverent things or actions are actually reverent.
Oh.
And it's very difficult to do easily. And I just always, it was so interesting that that's where it started from, and it's something that we still use today. This sort of method of asking and questioning, it's part of everyday life as we know it, particularly law and medical fields. We use it to think critically and know that science in general, we don't have the full answer of it. We're constantly looking for knowledge. It's not like one big thing. Now, of course, I have to mention what happened to Socrates, because I think it's quite hilarious. In a sense, there's also sadness as well. Now, the people, those sages with the stages, I was talking about this, I'm going to say their names wrong now, but the sophists, I think they're called, or sophists, they did not like how Socrates was sort of saying, we don't know any of this knowledge. But of course, they are trying to get paid for saying this is knowledge, right? And so they accused Socrates of corrupting the minds of young Athenians and for worshipping false gods. Because one of the dialogues was talking about what is virtue and can it be teachable. And he was like, I don't know what virtue is. I don't know if it can be teachable. Which obviously they were trying to be like, it is teachable, and pay me how much money, and I'll tell you how. So they put him on trial, Socrates on trial, and there's one dialogue, one of the Plato's dialogues called the Apology, in which is Socrates defending himself on the stand. It doesn't go well. He gets found guilty by like 100 Athenian men. But at the time, the custom was you can choose your penalty. This is before he was charged guilty, I'll say. So he was like, okay, if my own penalty would be that if I'm found not guilty, I should be given free food and housing by the state for the services I've rendered to everyone. Or I'll just pay you like 1 mina of silver, because that's all I have if I'm found guilty. Naturally, the jurors were like, they're very funny. We're going to give you the death penalty instead. So how it sort of went down, and there's a picture of this, the death of Socrates by Jacques-Louis David. It's quite a famous one, where he is it's his last night of being alive, and he is sort of, the death penalty is to drink hemlock, which is why in the previous couple of episodes, I think when Anakin was like taking something, I was like, oh, is that hemlock? It's in my head, it wasn't it? Yeah. Which is like a poisonous plant that obviously you die over several hours, very in pain. What's interesting about this particular painting, The Death of Socrates, is that in it you can see who is Socrates, this old white man on the bed. He's got the drink in one hand and he's pointing up to the sky as this, because he's still teaching even in his final hours. Everyone else is like bereft and crying, but even in his final moments he's depicted as this person who is like trying to give his knowledge to other people. So there you go. That's my quick Socrates.
That's great. I didn't know that.
I didn't know any of that, and I feel like that's philosophy 101. It's probably pretty basic.
Yeah.
Wow. Do a science degree, you don't get any of that.
You don't get any of it. We did philosophy of the mind because of neuroscience. So we did one philosophy module, which was very interesting, but we didn't do like much Greek.
It's so relevant because it's making me think of like, in biology you have to define groups of organisms. You can define dinosaurs as being, everything that came from a certain point, but then you have to include the birds because you can't then redefine it out of the birds. And I'm like, it's Socratic, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So lots of things could go back to that sort of ancient times. What I will say, let me tell you, after reading through, that's the other thing about the dialogue. Sorry, Plato's dialogues. So they're all of Socrates having these dialogues with other people, but they're all named after the people he had the dialogues with. So Meno, I think, is the one about the virtue stuff. So this tourist comes in, is like, Socrates, tell me, how is virtue teachable? And Socrates is like, whoa, slow down, Meno. Let me tell you. Let me throw one back at you. What is virtue? And Meno's like, well, it's obviously this. And Socrates is like, is it? And it's just back and forth like that.
That is annoying when
it sounds really annoying.
Yeah. In my head, Socrates is definitely like the fun uncle who's like, no. And she's like, piss off.
Like, piss off, just answer my fucking question.
We all know what it means. We all know what a dinosaur is.
Yeah, exactly. I know when I see it, But I always recommend, obviously, famous one is the Republic is by Plato, which is pretty much a good seminal work, and Aristotle's Metaphysics is also a good one as well. But yeah, there you go. Socrates never produced his own work. It was really annoying, but obviously has shaped the whole of Western philosophy because he kept asking questions.
Brilliant.
Wow.
I love it.
He never wrote anything down. He did his best work at parties. Just
isn't that so typical of your fun uncle? Like he's like, he's a great guy. You're like,
I do my best work at parties. Cool. Should we take a little break?
Have a little break.
And then we'll be back in a little bit, guys, for part 2 of Ep 3 of Mythic. Mythical. Hello, everyone. We just want to do a quick shout out to Doug, who thank you so much, Doug. Doug donated some money while we were playing in that first half, and you really don't have to do that to anyone. But thank you so much. It was really lovely, and it allows us to make lovely stuff like this. And so thank you very much. And yes, we really appreciate it. So we just wanted to say
We dig it.
Doug, we
It's
dig.
really good. It's good. It's good. It's pretty good.
You dig? That's a
Good.
deep cut RP Geeks reference.
You dig.
You dig? Shout out to anyone who gets that in chat. You've been here since the
Too
first
long.
ever episode of the literal first one. So, going back into the world of Mythic. Sorry, I just looked over as Fiona was like, you all find yourself outside the Temple of Hecate in this sort of council estate in the halls of the Titans. What would you like to do? You've also been going through your phones, through the social media profiles of Anakin and his friend Demetrius. You do see there are some other people that kind of come up time and time again. There's a few of them, to be honest. So,
what's on his LinkedIn?
on his LinkedIn, on Anakin's LinkedIn.
Yeah.
Where do you work?
Because
Does he work?
Simon did find that.
did?
What was on Anakin's LinkedIn? He was so he was quite young. He was sort of early 20s. And he went to university. He studied philosophy, and he but then he was sort of working as a barista in a couple of coffee shops. And then recently it looks like he left that job, but there was no update on what he started doing. It was a few months ago that he left.
Okay.
And we haven't got any more information on family now. We've made all the rolls that we can make to try and like stalk someone. Literally.
Someone can make me an investigation roll with advantage, but that will be the last one you get to try and find a family.
Yeah, I mean, who is best for that? Because it isn't
Not
me.
me.
Not me.
Even if I had bonuses, it's not me right
Really?
now. But
I've got +2 to investigation.
Zero.
Sounds like it's
Ooh.
Athymos.
Unless you'll let me use Arcana because it's the tech. I'm
No, I
stalking
won't.
people
You
on
had
it.
an opportunity to use the tech and it didn't go well. So
No.
I think it went perfectly well.
Oh right, yeah. Okay, I'm going to investigation with advantage. Okay, right. First one. Ooh, that first one is a 19, and I will not take that 4.
okay, with the 19, you do find a few people who you think might be cousins, but they are with a 19. You're going through some of Demetrius's, Anakin's Facebook feed, and you go back quite a few years, and you do see he changed his profile picture to be in black and white, and there's a couple of posts about deaths in the family, and just sort of those cryptic, like, you know, you were the best, R.I.P. kind of posts. And with a 19, if you compare it to Demetrius's, who's slightly less covert, shall we say, on social media, and on Demetrius's Instagram, around the same time that Anakin posts some of it, you do see that there is a picture of a sort of dark-skinned, quite young boy with like curly hair, and in the caption it says, "Icarus, you were the best of us."
Oh, jeez.
yeah, I was. Yeah, that checks out.
Oh dear. I'm sad.
Sorry, I think I said quite young. He like older than Anakin, so like mid-20s.
Yeah, young man.
Young man, not child. Just
At least 18 for consent.
25 for sure.
Oh,
25.
yeah.
A man.
Oh no. Oh dear. So we've got a photo. We could knock on doors and say, "Have you seen this man? And does he live here?" And then if he does, we can say, "Hi, we've come to give you some bad news."
I mean, you had that like picture of the garden. with the guys in, we could look round.
Oh yeah,
Are there any flowers in it? Can you recognize any of the?
Make me a nature check.
What about that? Thank
Excellent
you.
You love
wrangling,
flowers.
Ollie. That was
Boss!
great.
Yeah. Okay.
We've talked about flowers so much, and I
Um,
listen every time.
19.
Oh,
The 19.
so
So lots of lovely flowers, lots of flowers that you know about. Really beautiful garden, actually. Like it's sort of got these sort of raised beds on the side that are covered in these beautiful flowers, and you're looking, and they're all fairly standard. There's some roses, there's some daisies, there's some dahlias, that kind of thing. You do see along the edge of one side something that does stand out to you, and that is a line of aconite.
Probably shouldn't put that in a bit. Oh, can I find? Can I just go around and look for the matching garden? Because
I think I'll give you it with the
Yeah.
19. You sort of you tune in a little to the plants, and you sort of sniff. And aconite's got quite a strong smell. And with your 19, round the back of the house, the group of flats that you just saw, you smell it. Like aconite is round there, and well, if you can follow it, if you would like.
folks,
Yeah, we should, if we can.
don't eat the flowers around here.
Noted.
Deadly.
Okay.
And I would like to go find the garden. And if we don't get interrupted, I would like to find the exact spot that the photo was taken from, like the person on the internet does.
Yes. Sorry,
I would like to get 0 meters away from the photographer.
You go round and you stand and you see that is the garden. Like it is
Lelidi,
without
stand there.
and as you go past this wall with the mural on it, and it's the garden sort of round the corner from that.
Pallas, we found one.
Fantastic. Boss, you are amazing.
Cute. Pallas.
Okay, is there a door near this garden? Like somebody
There's a back door. There's like a double like paned door.
Okay, I'm going to knock my normal level of strength.
I'm
Thank-
gonna make sure that wherever I am, I'm not visible from the open door because
Okay.
I'm carrying a corpse.
Can you not re-invisibilize the corpse?
Oh, carry on.
No, I cannot.
Good.
I sort of wasted that spell a bit,
Oh, it was
but
great. I think
yeah, it was all good. I enjoyed it.
I can
But,
re-invisibilize the corpse.
Do you wanna?
Yes. No, this is important. Yes. No, I do.
Okay.
Okay.
How long is it? Wait a sec. An
I
hour,
believe
yeah.
it's an hour, so
Yeah, no, I
Nice.
do. Because
concentration though. So remember,
look,
you
I
can't
know
do other spells.
a bit about delivering bad news and good ways to do it and bad ways to do it. And I'm just saying that would be it. So yeah.
Do
it's fine.
you?
Made a podcast about this guy. It's on the internet.
You knock on the door, Pallas, and you hear. Actually, make me a perception check.
You got it? That's a 19. What have I got in perception? Got a +3. That's 22.
With a 22, that's really good. You hear like movement inside, and it's got there's these blinds on the other side of the door, these sort of strip blinds that vertically down, and you see a little like someone like moves one on the very edge of the side, so not where you're standing, to the side, and sort of like tries to like peek out without you seeing, and you just see this sort of like blue eye just sort of looking around, this sort of like slicked ginger hair, and just goes right
Hello.
and opens the door, and you see this person standing there, and they've got this sort of slicked back red hair, and they're wearing sort of like khaki coloured vest top with these trousers with loads of pockets, and they look at you and just go, hello.
Hello. Sorry, this is odd. Do you know someone called Anakin?
Yes.
Could we come in for a moment?
Why
I think it's probably better if we come in.
he hasn't done anything wrong. Can
You
I
want me No, you're not in trouble. I promise.
Bell. And this person shouts, and you see in this is like this sort of fairly normal looking kitchen. There's things everywhere. There's a countertop that's sort of covered in papers and things like that. And a woman walks in, sort of maybe in her 30s, early 30s, and she's quite broad-shouldered. She's also wearing this like black vest top, but she's got this sort of like chiffon white shirt over the top. She's got this undercut, and her hair's sort of piled up on top. And she turns and looks at you and goes, "Huh. Hello."
Hello. Do you know Anakin?
Yeah, I know Anakin. How do you know Anakin?
We met briefly. Could I come in, please?
No, I'll come out. And she walks outside and closes the door behind her. And she, before she does, she turns to this other person and goes, "Xenon downstairs," and then shuts the door and comes out into the garden. Who is hidden? Who is trying to hide?
If the body has been rendered invisible, then I'm not, and I will have laid him down. If there's like a bench or something that he could sort of be laid on, then I will have done that. But he is still invisible.
There's like a little garden bench, I'll say, that you can.
Yeah,
you can.
and I'll be standing near there.
Yeah,
Nice.
same, out in the open, yeah.
Oh, I see. And sort of looks to the four of you. Children of Olympus, are you?
You don't need to be frightened. My name's Pallas. I really wish we could sit down for this. Anakin's dead. I tried to save him, but I don't think he wanted to be saved. We came to bring him to you.
Why me?
Or to his relevant next of kin. We don't know.
Yes. Well, sorry. Yeah, thank you. To anybody who might know. Well, because his people deserve to have his body, don't they?
You do.
And
Thank
also,
you.
I have some information on how you can properly prepare the body for Anakin's journey to the underworld and make sure you have all the correct paperwork and payment.
Maybe we can do that a little bit later when the news is settled in a bit
Yeah.
more. I think that's a great idea. I think we do need to do that too.
Yeah, I'm the right person to bring him to.
I'm sorry to hear that. But
He doesn't have any family left, so.
I'm sorry to hear that too.
Was he? What was his relation to Icarus?
They were cousins. They were close. They grew up together like brothers. You know Icarus?
Know of. Didn't know him myself.
He was the best of us. I'd appreciate the body.
Athymos, could you?
I will, yes. Can I try and like gesture for her to come over before I re-invisibilize it?
Yeah.
She'll move towards you.
But without touching. And then sort of stand respectfully to the side and then drop concentration.
She goes down onto her knees and just sort of takes his hand. And she sort of mutters something under her breath. I appreciate you all for doing this. And she turns to you, Lelidi. Who's your dad? Or mum, I guess. Parent.
Well, my name's Lelidi. Thanks for asking. I am great. I feel such a rapport with you right now. Thoughts and prayers, obviously. I'm part of a Dionysus. Didi.
Deity.
Well, okay. Well, if you say it like that.
Are you all born to the gods?
Yes.
They didn't ask us to come and bring you his body, if that's what you're asking.
And we're not going to tell them.
No.
Are we? No, we're not.
Ooh, I'll have. I will take persuasion or deception from all of you, depending on what you genuinely. Athymos, I know this is tricky for you. You don't have to tell me which. Just tell me what you got.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, I got a nat 1!
Oof.
No!
Synthetic 20.
Oh, and I mean so well.
You do.
Shout out to Lowry for giving me a new dice. That's a 27.
Guys!
Yes!
I've got a 12.
Okay. I think with the 20 and the 27, I think it kind of all it sort of middles it all out with the other two. With the natural one and the was it 7, did you say?
Well,
Yeah. 12, sorry. That's not too bad. Yeah, she sort of believes you more than not, but very suspicious. And she just is staring at all of you. Right, so you're here to take me back up the mountain then?
You're not allowed up there.
And it's not our intention to take you anywhere.
Huh.
Is your name Belle?
It is.
You know the Fates, and they have the string and all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm aware.
I think we were meant to meet.
Why?
Because we're standing here in your garden. And I don't think many people like us have been here before. Am I right in saying that?
Certainly no one like you. Look. Apollo's fire killed Icarus. He burned him because he believed that mortals could rise without permission. We had to bury him. So, forgive me if I don't wish to help you get that man's son back. Son, S-U-N, not S-O-N, just to be very clear on that.
sorry, if I may. Obviously feels a bit tense. Behind it, like looting happenings. A bit tense. Look, they're looking out for people that were messing with the sun stuff. So, and I don't speak for all of us, but we don't agree what's happening up there, and obviously we're in a bit of a hard place. Not as hard as just we want to help. It'd be great. Like again, just. I've got connections. I can move. I do logistics, like mostly party planning, but I can move people out. So anyone that's been involved in it, I can see if I could hide them for a little bit, at least get them out of the city. Because once they finish their big meeting, they'll So
Their big meeting. Yeah. That'll go on for a while. You know that, right? They're not big on time frames up there. Look, they don't care if it's night for years. They're just planning the perfect way to get back at us.
What if we could stop them?
What if we could?
I'd like to stop them.
Can you make me persuasion or deception? And Lelidi, same for you.
$10.
She looks at you and goes, there is such a fire in you. And her eyes narrow for a second. And then she looks at all of you and goes, look, you all seem fine. But your parents, your shining gods, your choosers, where were they when my family burned? Where were they when the seas swallowed villages whole? They let this world rot, and they use you to polish their crowns. But me, I'm going to burn those crowns to ash. And you watch her lift Anakin, and it looks easy, and she moves back inside, or goes to move back inside.
Are you mortal?
Yes.
You have a fire like a god.
She turns immediately on you.
I'm going to try and put myself between those two as she's sort of heading back towards the door with the body. I promise.
Don't you dare.
My companion intends that as a compliment. And please take these for the boatman. And I'm going to palm her 3 coins, 2 of which are normal coins, 1 of which is the coin with the symbol on it. And as I'm that close to her, I'm going to whisper, I'd be very interested in meeting them. And then give her a respectful nod and back up.
She steps back and sort of, once again, sort of eyes all of you. Who do you fight for? Tell me.
I look at the little girl in the
So
sling.
as you look at her,
Yeah.
she turns to her and goes, oh, that is evil of them. Right. You looking at Denaos, and you looking at Pallas. With me. You two. Follow if you want, but be careful where you tread. And she moves inside. Leaves the door open.
Follow?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens if we tread wrong?
I don't know. I've just
Like mines?
no. I think it was like a threat. Because obviously we kind of just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You go ahead. You go ahead. I'll follow you in.
Oh, can I follow you? Oh, God. I'll just watch where the people in front put their feet in.
You're just stepping precisely where other people are stepping.
I am going to go in. Can I get out one of my phones?
You absolutely can.
Put it ringing, but then just put it into a plant pot. So it'll keep ringing, but then the last known location is the garden.
Lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love that.
Yep.
Lelidi! As she leaves you into the kitchen and you go out and she goes through another door into a hallway and you see this is just it looks like an average house. There are little pictures on the walls, plants, a couple of pictures of people. You see another picture of Icarus. And then you see an older looking photo of a family with a little girl with her hair up in a sort of in a ponytail, and a few other people in it. You don't notice any pictures of sort of Anakin or any of the others, but as you go into the corridor, she opens a door.
You know what? I might actually not come, and or sit aside somewhere to do some texting. Or
Maybe
maybe I'll go. To
I
the
think
bank,
she
but,
leaves you in the garden,
yeah,
and
yeah,
she doesn't really care if you stay in the garden
I
or not.
shall
You should
be-
look at those plants; it's quite
I'm going to
important.
stare at plants for a while. I'll be back momentarily.
No worries. Athymos will catch up, and yeah, she opens this door that leads down a flight of stairs, and everyone give me a perception check.
Oh, jeez, I've started rolling. I'm going to change these dice. What is my perception?
Passed from Pip to you.
Yeah, it
Genuinely,
has.
it has. That's a
Um,
19.
I got a 7 plus 3, so a 10. I'm going to get a new set of
Okay.
dice.
A natural 1. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm feeling very conflicted.
Yeah.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's not a 19. Apologies. But because we're on the RP Geeks, that is a synthetic 20.
Yay!
Yay.
Thank you for
Good
the
review.
correct noises. Yeah, with the synthetic 20, you the others of you don't notice it, but as you're going down the stairs, you see the trim of the stairs. It's made from a very shiny black metal that looks very similar to the coin that you were holding earlier. And you go down, and she leads you down, and leads you down into this basement. But as you look out, it sort of has the normal basement floor, but then as you step through, and it looks like a basement there, like it looks, it's got like boxes and things, but as you step out, it suddenly turns into what looks like this giant temple, and like old school temple. There are stained glass windows up the side. It's all made of stone. It's probably 50 foot high. You think as tall as the house outside was, is now suddenly just upwards, is just this giant, probably the whole row of flats is now just this empty space apart from this one house on the end. And you see there are people milling around. There's these stations that have computers and people working on various tools and things like that. And then there's some stairs at the back leading to these stained glass windows that you can't see out of. It looks like there's sort of something on the other side, like maybe brick. And the stained glass is all of these images of the sun. And everyone can make me a religion check.
It's not much better from my dice. I've changed dice.
Okay.
Oh, but I've got 13.
A
Yeah, just a
synthetic
9 for
one.
me.
Synthetic one. And what was that? Sorry,
Just
Janae?
a 9 for me.
9. So Pallas, you don't know much about it, but this appears to be, and it makes sense with what you know. This was, or at least was, a temple to Helios. And she walks in, and she goes, "We've got company," and you see people sort of turn and look, and she goes up and she places Anakin's body at the top and sort of kisses his forehead. And people start coming over and sort of kissing their lips, placing them on his forehead. And you see some people starting to do some rites, like, doing the kind of thing that Athymos will be very happy to see.
But we'll tell him later.
Yeah.
He'll be very happy about it.
Yeah. And she turns to you all and goes, "So, welcome."
Thank you for showing us this.
Ask you questions.
How can we help?
You don't even know what I want to do.
I think you just told us. Something about burning crowns, I think it was.
That's fair. It's not really what I care about, though. I want freedom. Freedom from the gods. Freedom for you just as much as us. If anything, you're more chained to them than we ever could be. You can stand with me. When I make the sun rise again, it will shine on a mortal world, unbroken by Olympus. And if you stand against me, well, you'll prove you are nothing but your parents' shadows.
I never had any parents, so.
Me neither.
Oh, you've had parents, she said, looking at Pallas.
I don't know them. I have one parent.
Who's that?
Hecate.
Make an insight check.
Ooh.
Okay, we have got 17.
Her eyes flicker when you say Hecate. She looks like they widen slightly. This sort of demeanor that she's had slips for just a millisecond.
Do you know Hecate?
Her temple's right next door.
Yeah. You didn't have that reaction when you learnt of Dionysus.
No. His temple's not right next door. Look. Let me show you something. And she goes over to the middle of the floor where there's this sort of circular pattern of stones. And she just presses with her foot one of the stones, and you see them all start to shift and move and click. And this canister in the center rises up. And in it, you see swirling is this orb, maybe, of sunlight. And it's just turning and turning. And she goes, I've got the sun. Think I'm a thief? I'd say it always belonged to us. And I'm going to put it back. I can't wait to put it back. Just needs a couple of modifications. And you're going to help me. What do you want?
Freedom, like you said.
From the gods? One particular god?
Aye.
Now that can be arranged.
It's a bit more complicated than that, I suppose. It's freedom for her. For Cassie.
She'll have to come with us.
She doesn't go anywhere without me, so.
I've not got anything against that. What about you? Looking at Lelidi.
Yeah, like, I've been, like, career change sounds really great right now. Yeah, like, I'm hearing what you're laying down, and yeah, let's keep the sun, or put it back, or yeah.
I'd like to do an insight check.
Yeah,
please.
me too, to be honest.
I think you should. Let's have deception and or persuasion,
Jesus
whichever it
Christ.
might possibly be.
Fuck. Oh no.
I feel like even Pallas, with her limited experience of people, is going
Fuck
to be
my
picking up on
actual
some-
life. That's a natural. That's natural 3.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think. You see, Lelidi's like looking quite sweaty. Her
Uncharacteristically sweaty for a fawn.
She doesn't sweat. Oh my god.
Fire is sweaty.
Beads of sweat coming off her
Just
horns.
flump.
She's definitely looking very nervous, and her hand is in her little bag, and I think both of you are close enough to see that she's got her hand over the cube of summoning, like as if about to push it.
Gonna really, really gently just reach out, put my hand on that arm.
Mm-hmm.
Really gently.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you think twice about that.
Belle comes over to you very close
Mm-hmm.
and goes, look, I get it. You can do it. You can do whatever you want. But, there's some chains on you. And I promise you, I can break them. I'm not going to kill them. It's not what I'm planning on doing. You can go. You can stay with them. You can have them all to yourself.
You see, neither side sounds really good right now, so I think I'll just back my own corner, and I'm going to wild shape into my starry form.
Yes.
Use an action to go into the wild shape in which I become bright light, as if I'm made up of stars myself, and I will pick some sort of a I can't remember what it is now. I've got to pick something.
You pick like the archer or something like that. I think.
Yes,
Yeah.
I just want something to help me. I'll find it in a second, but yeah, I'll do that, and I'm just going to book it towards the sun.
Okay. Are we rolling initiative now?
We should. Everyone roll.
Before we do, Fiona.
Yeah.
I extend the hand of consent to perform PvP upon your character.
I handshake it gladly.
Excellent.
Step 3, boys and girls, let's go.
I take both of your hands and shake
We
them
do it like
both
this.
with my
Yes.
large hands. All right,
Good.
initiative.
All right,
The 5.
straight D20 on my roll.
Here we go. This is really important.
19.
Ooh.
Okay.
15.
5.
19 for
Lelidi, please.
Lelidi. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, and Pallas as well.
And Pallas got no. Sorry, what did you get, Denaos? 7.
15.
50.
Oh, 15.
I get 7 was what I was rolling exclusively before the break.
Yes.
Oh, I see.
I got it. It's going between my dice. It's like a virus has infected all my D20s.
Up first is Lelidi.
Boo. Boo, Lelidi, boo.
Not boo.
Yes, boo.
Boo!
Your big turncoat. This is the
Now,
second time, I think,
I
that
don't know
I've played a
what you're
game with
talking
you where
about,
you've
Pip
become a
Gladwin.
big traitor.
I hate it when people become big traitors.
Okay. As I go, the biggest star on the thing is the constellation. The star form is dragon. Just so we've got it, because when I make an intelligence or wisdom saving throw or constitution throw to remain concentrating, I basically can treat it as a 10. So I've got that concentration up. I'm going to book it towards the sun.
Okay.
And I'm going to
You
take
can
it.
get to it.
I'll take it.
You can get up to it.
Super.
As you reach out,
Yep.
make me a perception check before you do.
Okay. This is when Atmos comes. An 11 total.
11 total. Cool, you reach out to it. And as you place your hands on the side of this container,
Mm-hmm.
you feel ice form in your veins. And you look at the top and the base, and it is this black, shiny material. And you feel your hands begin to shrivel, and you take
Damn it.
12 points of necrotic damage.
That's good.
And can you make me a constitution saving throw along with no, actually you're just in your starry form, aren't you? Yeah, you haven't got a concentration spell up. So yeah,
Not yet, but yeah.
Make me a constitution save.
All right. But I've got advantage. That was right. Yeah, that's right. All right. Well, thank God. God, I love D&D. I'm going to show off the skill before I instantly get destroyed. Constitution saving throw at... come on. Oh, come on, D&D Beyond, please. There we go. So my fat thumbs are not working. That is... Well, one was a natural 1. The second is a 13.
13. With a 13, you're able to like pull your hands away, and you hold your starry form. It doesn't go. You've got a bonus action.
Oh, brilliant. Okay. Oh, man. This is where I look at all my spells and go, Cool. I sort of turn around and go, oh, all right, fine. And a bonus action. I go over my story form and I produce bark skin to come on it. So like the starry is like sort of taken over by just this horrific creature of bark with the horns appearing out the top. So
Amazing.
Amazing. And next for the 15 is Denaos.
Jesus.
Rad. I'm gonna look at Lelidi and with real sadness and disappointment in my eyes, and Cassie is looking at you like that too.
Oh no.
Or rather, she just looks kind of confused and sad. She doesn't know. She's she's very attuned to the energy of the situations that she's in, and suddenly it's bad. And why have you made it bad? And I'm just gonna shake my head slightly apologetically, which we'll see if this works. And I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
Oh,
Nice.
Shoot.
Okay, what's the save?
So I need you to make a wisdom save, please. You're a wisdom caster though, so I think you're probably you got good odds. You got good odds.
We'll find out in a moment. Let me just double check. I know. Love it. Where did the thing go? Sorry, I'm just looking. Right. Oh yeah, when you make an intelligence or wisdom check, so this is not with advantage.
Oh, good.
So
Good.
wanted to check. Okay, wisdom
New
saving throw.
dice.
Yep, where's it saving throw? Okay, so I have a +6 to this.
Yes.
I've rolled an 11.
Yes. I got you.
Okay.
I don't think. Yeah, I just hold hold a hand out towards you, and there's a little sort of shimmer in the air, and you can no longer move.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And I think that is an enchantment spell. So, let's see. Reaching sea. I think this works. Can you make another wisdom save, please?
Okie dokie.
Ooh.
Just for fun.
Just for
It's
fun.
new
Throw
bar
these
check.
things out. I don't even need to do this. I'm doing it because I'm cross with you.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I mean, I rolled a 3 on the dice. That's 9 total.
9 total. Not that it matters, but you're now frightened of me.
Ooh,
that's interesting.
That's
That's
upsetting.
beguiling magic. I'll throw that in as well. So you now have the frightened condition.
Wait a minute. Let me just check one thing. No, that's.
And
I have advantage because of currently of the self of the loyalty points.
I was going to say, I suddenly was like, I
Nice.
think.
I've got advantage.
Oh,
on
I have
saving
that
throws.
too. Awesome.
Charmed or frightened, yeah.
So
Oh,
I'm
go
gonna-
for it.
I'll do
Yeah.
that again. It's this. It's one less. It's 8. So
Okay.
Okay.
we got
You're
to
also
show the,
frightened.
we've got to show the loyalty mechanics. So that's great.
We
It's
gotta do
lovely.
it.
Yay, loyalty mechanics.
Yay.
Beautiful. It is now.
So I
Belle.
think like the combination here is that like once you become frightened, right, you need to get away from the thing you're frightened of.
Yep.
But I've cast Hold Person on you, so you can't.
I'm struggling.
And I think you know what? Because I get movement, I approach you. This will be extremely uncomfortable.
Yeah. No, I
It's
feel
not
it.
pain, I don't think, but it's like every part of you is like, I need to get away.
It's
and you
just
can't.
advancing disappointment.
Yeah.
It's Belle's turn,
Ah.
and Belle and her people, I'll say. And she turns and she just goes, Daedalus, now. And he comes forward with these manacles of this shiny black material that he puts them round your ankles, Lelidi, and he puts one on one wrist, but I think because of probably how you're standing, they wouldn't stretch, and you're on Hold Person, so he won't try and move you, because I don't think you can do that with Hold Person. I assume you're like frozen still, and if he tries to move you,
I'm
I-
paralyzed for the duration.
so it's paralyzed.
yeah, so he'll just put them around your feet and one on one wrist, which he's holding the other end of. And you see Daedalus is this older guy, probably in his like mid 60s. He's got a shaved head, he's got a bit of a beard. Sorry, it's Pip. I didn't realize. And but he's covered in tattoos. Like
it's not me.
It's not me. He's covered in tattoos. But yeah, just this older kind of gruff looking guy.
Would we know from the story that we wouldn't? Okay. Okay. Cool. Just wondering.
Icarus was
Just
the
wondering.
Yeah. And Belle turns and looks at you, Pallas, and goes, which side are you on?
I don't think we should attack things that are unable to defend themselves.
I agree.
Then we're on the same side.
I agree. And she looks to the ginger person who was upstairs. She goes, Xenon, there's one in the garden. And you watch as Xenon and a few other people leave. And yeah, I mean, she's not going to fight. So, Pallas, it's your turn. But we can break initiative here.
I'm happy. I mean, Pallas would be ready to break initiative here. She doesn't have a reason. I think I just want to get close to the orb now.
Yeah.
And see. I don't want to touch it.
Yeah,
Because I saw it to Lelidi, but I want to check it out.
As you get close, you see this burning sphere. It's just sort of rotating and liquid but gaseous at the same time. Make me a... Can you make me an insight check?
Yep. Trying third set of dice.
Third set.
Third set. Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
+6, come on. That's a 2!
Oh no!
Oh, quick.
I think this is Lowry's fault.
Yeah, Lowry's moved it across, yeah.
Lowry! I do blame Lowry. That's an 8. It's a filthy, disgusting 8, but
It's real pretty. So pretty. And with that, Belle will turn to you, Denaos, and be like, drop it.
Yeah, I will.
And the minute it drops, Daedalus pulls your other hand behind you, and you take...
Could I, before that happens, may I do one thing? It's nothing. Okay. It's not like an action or anything.
Yeah.
Because I had my bag and not the box of something to go, the cube of something to go. Could I let it fall and just hope it lands on the button?
Ooh. You're
Cheeky.
held, I think.
It's in my head. I have it like in a shoulder bag.
Yeah.
And so as it's sort of like in my head, like if I could just get it off and it hits the ground. That's what I'm thinking.
Roll me a luck check.
Oh, go
Above a
ahead.
10, you can.
Ooh. No, I'm just praying to the god of dice, which is Lowry, to above a 10 for D20. Lowry, it was a 9. You couldn't help me this one time.
You feel the
Guys,
bag starts
She's
to
not
shit.
on any of your sides.
No. No.
And
That's fine.
as these manacles sort of hit your skin,
Yeah.
and you feel this coldness just start to take, you take 8 points of cold damage.
Okay.
And Belle will sort of come up to you, into your face, and be like, "Oh, you wear your bloodline like a shield. But he doesn't protect you. He doesn't care about you. None of them care. You're just a little plaything. I swear we're doing it for you." And then she looks. Oh, sorry.
No.
You can talk.
Oh, thank you. I want a lawyer.
A lawyer.
Oh,
Very well.
Belle, you said it yourself. Chains, right? We don't just let go of these things. It's, and I'll come over and I'm gonna. But you were hurt quite badly, right? You got.
I'm
necrotic and-
under half now, but I assume it might keep on going. Is the thing. I'm not showing anything.
Does that look
There
like
was-
a
there
continued
was-
effect?
There was an instant
Okay.
effect.
From
You don't.
the
Oh yeah, holding that would have carried on.
sun. Yes,
But the manacles was an instant effect. You don't get the sense that it will continue. It's cold now, but it's done its initial like burn
Great.
onto the skin
And-
with the cold.
just to check. Sorry, I might have missed it in the chaos.
No.
Effect. Does that mean I can't? Can I feel like I can't cast spells or anything like that? Is that
Oh,
what's?
you haven't tried.
That's cool. I just wanted to double check.
As I sort of move past Belle and come up to Lelidi again, I'll very gently touch your arm again. You get 19 hit points back.
That's so kind. I'm still frightened of you. So
No, that effect would have ended after a minute.
oh, okay. Well, the whole person.
The whole person ends, and so does the frightened end after a minute.
Okay,
That's
cool,
all.
cool,
That's
cool.
all dropped. That's gone.
19.
I'm not frightening anymore. I never was.
Little baby.
I feel pretty scared. So,
I like the idea that it was like Cassie that was really scary because she was like.
Honestly, when I was coming up with this character, I was like, do I cast all my spells through the baby? Like, is every spell just holding up is Eldritch Blast, you hold the baby up and lasers come out? Like,
Oh my god!
but we
that would
didn't
be
do that.
hilarious.
We didn't do that.
No,
Any
we didn't
Velvet
do
Component,
that.
it's just bah.
You, Lelidi, you look around and everyone is looking at you. And make me an insight check.
Yeah. Insight check. Sorry. Stupid D&D Beyond. Oh, thanks, Laurie. It's 25 now. So
25. Oh, with a 25. Oh, a 25.
Mm.
The kindest eyes in the room are Denaos and Belle, looking at you.
Mm.
The rest of Belle's troop look fucking furious.
Yeah.
Daedalus is somewhere in the middle. Pallas, I'll let you say where you think she sits.
Pretty angry.
Yeah.
And I didn't get my finger food.
I think now's not the time.
Belle goes, you're going to stand here. You're going to watch. And I think you're going to come with us. Because you might be useful. And maybe I can bring you round to my way of thinking. Look, Pallas, was it?
Yep.
Where do you stand? You're with Hecate?
That's a very good question right now.
Okay.
I'm not with the gods.
That's all I needed to hear. And she starts going over and she grabs a bag from the side. And out of it, she pulls this little urn. Very small, sort of about a pineapple sized. And she, sorry, I suddenly was like, what's this size? A pineapple. And
A human head.
a human, it's a skull. And she takes the top off and she starts sprinkling this ash around the sun. And as you watch, anyone paying close attention, you'd see a tear fall from her eye. She reaches into a pocket and pulls out a feather. And she places it in front of the orb in the center. And I think at this point they've moved you back, Lelidi. They've sort of pulled you back, and they're sort of Pallas and Denaos, they're moving you away as well. And she goes, right, we've got places to be. And when I say we, I do mean we. That other one that was with you, we're going to need him too. Because I think he'll like it where we're going.
Oh no.
And she strikes a match and throws it on the flame. And you feel the ground begin to shake. And you watch as shadows begin to swirl in amongst the ash. And you almost think you see faces stretched. Belle turns her face away and averts her gaze, does not look at them. And the feather just sits there burning, 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 burning. The sun begins to glow and ebb and flow. It shifts, it stops being a sphere, it starts swirling and turns into like a spiral before forming back together again very quickly. And it goes out for a second. It blinks, and the room goes pitch black as every candle, every light on the wall, every computer screen turns out. And when everything lights back up again, the sun glows. Standing in front of it is a door. A massive cast iron door. And Belt looks at it, looks at you, and goes, "We're going to the underworld." And we will end our session there.
Whoa.
Hey!
Woo.
And
Ah.
thanks,
Oh.
everyone.
Oh, Emily!
Holy shit, Fiona.
Emily! Fiona!
Fiona.
I didn't do anything.
Don't Emily me. Fiona.
Anything?
Yes.
Just hanging
Massive
out.
turncoat.
enough
Fiona
doors,
Howard.
Doors.
I didn't even think of that yet.
Doors.
Doors.
No.
At the back.
Whenever I'm on RP Geeks, there's always these doors. I don't know if think about
We
Well,
got
it,
big on
it feels like we
doors.
are going through this one, to be fair. So
I think you are going through this one. No, I don't think there's much choice here. So yes, thank you everyone for joining. Shamini has gone to take care of baby Nightbot, the overlord of us all, the god of the gods, the god of the
Yeah.
titans, the god of everything. But thank you all so much for being here. We have been the RP Geeks. You can find us on socials at RP Geeks D&D everywhere on the internet. But we've also had our two lovely guests. Holly, who are you? Where can people find you?
I'm Holly. You can usually find me at Holly Likes Games 13 on Twitch. But tomorrow,
Oh my gosh.
this is
What?
so exciting. You can find me and Emily.
Oh shit, yeah.
Oh goddamn.
I forgot.
You forgot, Emily.
But I knew.
You can find me and Emily on another Twitch channel run by a friend of mine called Geeks, who does a special thing in October where he streams every day of October, and he does different things. There's lots of fun stuff going on all October. I know I'm doing more stuff. I think Emily's doing more stuff too. But one thing that is definitely happening tomorrow is I am going to be your keeper of arcane lore in a game of Cthulhu that I have
Cthulhu.
written.
Yeah.
Say what?
It's all tarot based. Because I always play
Yeah.
Call of Cthulhu with tarot, and it's going to be really fun. It's called The Fool. It's the starter scenario for a campaign I'm writing. Come and join us at the Summoning Circle.
I'm playing a builder.
Do it.
You are playing a builder, and I've been writing lots of stuff for your builder to find today. But yeah, at the Summoning Circle _ on Twitch tomorrow at 7 p.m. We'll be keeping some Cthulhu.
Keeping some
Yeah.
Cthulhu.
Come find us in person around a table. It's going to be
Whoa.
crazy.
Around a table,
Wow.
if I find where we're filming. And Pip, you've also joined us. Hello, where have
Yes.
you been? Who are you?
I have been here, obviously.
Obviously.
I'm Pip Gladwin. You can find me at pipgladwin.bluesky.social or bsky.social. Yeah, Blue Sky. You put Pip Gladwin into Blue Sky, I come up. And that's where you can find out what I'm up to right now in terms of like current releases. Over on the Realms of Power and Glory podcast, where I am a core cast member. We are currently running our campaign 2 of our Veil campaign. Veil's our 13th Age fantasy game. It's back. It's been away for a long time, and now it's back. Episode 3, I want to say, released yesterday. So
Nice.
you got 3 episodes. They're releasing bi-weekly. So check us out over there and in other places.
Excellent.
Yeah.
We've got a very exciting announcement that hopefully some of you will care about. We, back in, I think, May, we did a Call of Cthulhu. Talking of Cthulhu, we did a Call of Cthulhu episode, which was maybe meant to be a one-shot and then ran over. And we were like, it's fine. We'll just book in for the second one.
Yeah.
And schedules and people.
Ugh,
like
summer.
it's hard. Summer is hard, everyone.
Guys.
And I had to go look after birds for a bit. You know, the whole thing all happened. But the other night, we recorded part 2 of our Call of Cthulhu adventure, GM'd or lore kept by Dominic Allen. And that will be going up as a premiere, which we've never done before, on our YouTube channel on October 9th at 7 p.m. We will be popping in and out
Hell
chat to
yeah.
see how people like it, but it was quite an ending. So
Yep.
I highly recommend checking it out. It's great fun. And if you're there for the premiere, there'll be a live chat going as well, where we can chat about everything that's going on. And it was a whole thing, and it was really great. And I'm very excited for people to see the finale. I think it goes places you will not expect. And I think that's safe to say, just like I think this episode did too.
Yeah.
I think anything with part 2, we're like, oh sure, we'll be fine, no problems at all. And then we're like, cool, we did not know we'd end up here. All of us, you know.
No.
Yeah.
So do check us out on October 9th for that at 7 p.m. But we will be back here next week on October the 7th for part 4 of this. No, October the 7th, really? It will be, won't it?
It's
Tomorrow's the 1st.
Yeah, because we're doing something on the 8th.
Whoa,
Yes.
It doesn't feel like it should be the 7th of October a week
No.
away, but it is.
Yeah.
So yes, October 7th, we will be back here for part 4 of Mythic, which holy shit is far in. And we're going to go see the underworld, baby. And then we'll have the thing on Thursday. For the thing. And then also, sorry, my brain stopped there for a second.
Okay.
We have a Patreon.
There we go.
And it's very exciting. It's patreon.com/RPGeeksD&D. And if you join our Patreon on any of the paid tiers, we might put you in the campaign. And so this week, we are going to be adding in Nicholas Munro Turner. So, Nick Turner, where are we going to put you?
I think they're on LinkedIn.
They just have a LinkedIn.
They're just there,
Wow.
like
Maybe they ran the. Honestly, it was a really good coffee shop. They ran a really, really good coffee shop that Anakin used to work
they're
at.
posting blogs all the time, like talking
Yeah.
about the 5
They
top
love
things I've
LinkedIn.
learned
I
being
love
a shop
LinkedIn.
owner. Yeah.
Brilliant. Really popular LinkedIn.
Yeah,
blogger.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations, Nick. A really strong one there, I think.
You
Thanks for being
are
a Patreon,
welcome.
Nick. That's
You
awesome.
are
Hey,
welcome.
I would
Thanks for being
recommend
a
you.
patron.
Like recommend this
Nick's
coffee
been
shop.
in lots of
I do
games,
love
but
the like,
he
where
says
are you
thank
in this fantasy world? LinkedIn.
LinkedIn. You're on LinkedIn. You have a profile
LinkedIn.
on this social media. And then our second for today is Tina. So where should we add Tina in? Tina. Oh, there's lots of places, but where would you all like to put her?
I mean, does Tina work somewhere at the Mall of the Titans?
Oh my
Yes.
god, yes.
Oh, she could be the manager of the mall.
Manager of the Mall of the Titans.
Yeah, manager
Love
of the
it.
Mall of the Titans.
It's about to
And-
launch some merch, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I
yeah.
think
All the
so.
Titan
Yeah.
merch.
Well, with this whole
Mhm.
like big change and like the sun's gone, so like people are ready to like look at the Titans. Maybe, who knows? Like you
What's
know,
going on with the
capitalizing.
Titans?
she's
She's
capitalizing.
Love
gone on LinkedIn, seen Nick's post, and go, you know what? We could collaborate.
We could
It's a
make something
collaboration.
happen
We
here.
can make something happen here. Yeah.
Love it.
Amazing.
Wow.
Well, that was quite a day. So thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week for more Mythic.
Woo!
Let's get
mythical.
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 I wanna get mythical.